baby.
Hello? Hello? It's Friday and me technology isn't working. Hello there. You're very welcome in. Happy Friday. Haha! The weekend has befallen us. Brilliant! And what a week it's been. Right, but the good news is, friends, it's Friday, and we are on right in the edge of the release week of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and the thing came alive, look! Brilliant! Talk about your... Hang on. Wait now. Jesus. To look at this big eat it. It's having a moment. There we go. Right. Now, don't worry about the frame rate of that. I have no idea what's wrong. It's doing its own thing. But anyway, oh yeah, Greta's watching. You're all very welcome in. Happy Friday. And yes. Right, I'm off work now for the week. Up the yard. Brilliant news and well, fantastic, right? And yes, friends, tonight
they've done studies, you know.
We have a flight.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Thanks. So what we doing? Oh yeah, I won't read this off a teleprompter. Tonight we're off to Norway, the land of fjords, reindeer, and airports that seem to have been built as a bit of an afterthought. And we're going to be doing so in the Beech Duke, the Piston Variant.
Hello there.
Hello there. Well, the Beech Duke, of course, is the kind of plane that screams, I'm faster than your average twin, and I look good doing it. It's sleek, it's loud, and if I had a moustache, it would twirl it. Tonight, we'll see how the Flying Gentleman handles the Arctic North, where the weather, on live weather, it could be unpredictable, right? And, well, the runways are interesting, right? Our flight plan tonight, we're going to kick things off at a place called Hammerfest, Echo November Hotel Foxtrot, which, fun fact, is practically in the Arctic Ocean. It's so far north, you could even throw a snowball and hit old Santa Claus on the face. From there, we're going to head south to a place called Tromsø, Echo November Tango Charlie, often called the Paris of the North. I don't recall Paris having any polar bears. Next up, and thanks to Dougal McTavish, the chairman, he says, Murph, you're very close to Tromsø. There's a place you should check out. It's an airport steeped in history and very active on the military side of things. A lot of European nations do a lot of training there and so on. We're going to head up to a place called Bardufoss. I think it's pronounced Bardufoss. That's Echo November Delta Uniform. There's a brand new flight plan posted on our Discord if you want to grab it. It's only a stone's throw away from Tromsø. It's a mixed military and civilian airport dating back to the 1930s. Finally, we're going to tackle Wombe's Svolvær. Svolvær. Echo November Sierra Hotel, which is a brand new release from one. We got to check it out a couple of weeks back, and we were looking at it, and I said, we have to go flying here. So that's what we're going to do. It's located out on the Lofoten fjords, where the mountains are as high, the runways are as short, and your approach is essentially, let's hope for the best. That is our plan. And I didn't read that at all. I'm getting good at this, right? Is this working now? It's having a mare, lads. It's having a mare. But anyway, lads, we're right there. We're going to have tonight, whatever happens over the weekend, Monday night, and then we're straight into it. Although my electricity is being cut off on Tuesday, temporarily, I'm told. You'll hear me, don't worry. You'll hear it like... Do you ever do that when you're waiting? Do you ever... A fidgeter. You know, they got these fidget spinners. They didn't prepare themselves for Murphy. I broke them. Fidget when you're waiting. I'm a devil for like clicking a pen or whatever, you know what I mean? I get in trouble in work. Would you shut up with that thing? Huh? But anyway, looking forward to this flight. The Duke is an amazing aircraft. It's one of my favourite now in the sim. And I saw the release of information coming in from Nick, the owner, the main developer at Black Square, and he's working on a ton of new projects, and also he's going to be working on these aircraft being updated to Flight Sim 2024. So exciting news, lads, to say the least, right? And Jesus, look at this. Hang on. I pressed the mute button for good reason. We got a level 4 hype train. A level 4 hype train. Thank you all so very much indeed. Are you mad? God almighty. Womby is here, look, man yourself. Love your work, dude, love your work. But anyway, as we get started, friends, we should play some familiar music. Have we got new to show you tonight? I've lovely new polo shirts, but I have to iron them. That shagged the thing. Look at it. It's all like, it wouldn't work a few minutes ago. I have some work to do. I have proper work to do this weekend. I'll show you a photo now in a minute. Oh, jeez. Why do we do these things? We just don't know. But anyway, what have I... Anything new? Not really now, since the last time we were all here together, which was only Wednesday. You know, nothing broke that I can remember. right? So yes, we should be all grand, lads. We should be grand. So who's here? Who's rambled in on this Friday night? We have Toto2495. Very good evening to you. Anyone new here now? The introductions, well, they only take about 2 minutes, so you don't even have time to make yourself a beverage, right? That's how fast these are. Toto, welcome in. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. Yeah, and Wolfie. Vacuum is in the house. Super Typhon. Second to last Flight Sim 20 flight. I might do something on Sunday. You know, but yes, it's getting close. The excitement levels. And then, like, you know, Murphy's Law, we'll get into Tuesday. It's like, bring back Flight Sim 2020. Jesus. Could you imagine? Right. But anyway. Willow, how much is here? Good to see it. To keep it, Tom, welcome aboard. Cyrus T, the man of teal, has rambled in. Very happy Friday. Vince C is in the house. Retriever Neil. Happy Friday, everyone. That's me done. A week's holiday starts now. Yes, brilliant. Snap. I'm on a week. I'm off for the week as well. This is brilliant news. I'm going to do as little as possible for as long as possible. But all next week, from Tuesday onwards, all day streaming. What's that saying? Online all the time, or something like that. Yeah, you'd be sick. You're probably sick of me already. But listen, you'll be really sick of me. You know, Thursday morning. Jesus, he's still on. Right, that's what we're going for. Can't wait. But anyway, we're over here now. Rambog Mord is in the chat. He goes, happy Friday, Fireflies. Welcome aboard, Rambog. 6 Knots Kieran is in the house. And friends, to celebrate our last Friday night group flight on Flight Sim 2020, well, 6 Knots has created the route for our beloved Firefly Air. It is now a company route. Get yourself some bonus XP because, well, you can ramble over to FS Hub and you'll pick up the route. Make sure you have LRM turned on, right? Great stuff, Kieran, and thank you very much. We'll have a look there now in a second. I'm looking for buttons over here. Is it this one? Did I just play them? I can't remember. We'll play it again. Maybe we didn't. It's not important. Tarnish Mossman is here. Little Trader, happy Friday. I heard on the grapevine something Flight Sim related is coming out next week. Oh yeah? Really? Something new? Flight Sim? Tell us more. Right, now we're over here. 4 more sleeps. 4 more sleeps. CP65, you're very welcome in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found Wednesday's stream somewhat helpful. In particular, when it came, so there was a lot of questions in relation to the controller add-on. FS Controls, it's called. Basically, it'll have a look at all the control bindings that you have on all your hardware for Flight Sim, and you can export that into like a PDF or an Excel file. Super, super handy, and it's over on our Discord. But anyway, it was the one and only Nightsep who actually did the groundbreaking work to say, Murph, there's a thing here I think you should look at. And I was like, yeah, that's right. What time? Weather, you know. And then I forgot about it for a while. And then Cyrus said, Murph, does this thing, you need to look at it. Yeah. Wait, what? Right, so it was Nightsep who got in there first, do you know? And then Cyrus kind of had to, metaphorically so, shake the bejesus out of me so I remembered what it is. I'm fairly sure Gibbo mentioned it as well. That's have a head like a sieve. It's great though, I mean, you know, usually what happens, lads, someone will suggest something to me, which is a great idea. Then I'll instantly forget it. But then sometime later, I'll remember it and claim it as my own. Right? We all know these people. I have a great idea. Really, Murph? You have a great idea? Oh, great idea. I think we should do this. Meanwhile, everyone goes, oh, yes. Right, do you know, that's under savage pressure tonight, isn't it? It's like, oh, look at it. Bloody hell. There's a Windows update after going on to my mini PC and it shanked it. I might have to get a new one. Balls, I never thought of that. I don't have time. Well, I do. But like, do you know, I wonder should I replace that? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the thing with the yoke with the stuff. Right? Right, buttons. We're stay going. 2.5 minutes, I told you. Spitfire, Oriev 100 is in the chat. Very welcome aboard. Black Eyes Gabe. We have a Black Eyes Gabe. He says, happy Friday, everyone. It's Friday, and on Fridays, we fly. Yes, we do. Great to see you, Gabe. Mr. Skoo is here, 14 months, my dude. Thank you very, very much indeed for all your support. He says, good evening. Thankfully, it's Friday again. Oh, come here. Do you know what else is broken in me den of iniquity? Do you know what else is shagged, right? My microphone. If I stand up or if I move, I'm getting all this popping weirdness, right? And it's down to electronic interference. And I had I had Mrs. Two-Tone in here last night, and I said to her, darling, would you mind terribly holding this gadget, which was the Steel series. You can't see it, but it's there. It's a Steel series little kind of control box. You know. And do you know the way... Now, not all of our studio audience will remember this, friends, but you remember back in the day, if the reception on the telly went crap, you'd bang the side of the telly, right? Or you'd pick up we used to call them dog ears or bunny ears. Remember the aerial?
Can I get a refund?
No, check out. Remember the aerial? And you had to, like, you know, the poor unfortunate person holding the aerial had to stand somewhere until they got a reception. And then you say, don't move! Don't move! And then you'd continue to watch, and the poor agent is left standing. You remember, right? It's not that long ago. So anyway, poor old Mr. Two-Tone came in here yesterday, right? And there's
dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus, my lights are turned off. There's a contraption built over there. You can't see it now, but I can assure you there's a contraption. It's not finished, but it lives over there. You can't see it. It's camouflaged. All I can say, it moves when you want it to move, right? And Gibbo made a video of it. But anyway, she kind of had to squeeze in beside the contraption in order to plug it in. And I was trying to test, you know, will the thing keep popping? And whatever move she made, lads, whatever move she made, she bashed her leg off a plate. And the plate is designed to hold on to like a HOTAS or something. It's very hard, lads, steel, you know, and, you know, small and sharp. She bashed her leg off it. And I thought it was kind of, it's me. I was like, oh, jeez. I thought it was very funny. And then she showed me the bruise. Very bruised, very bruised. Anyway, after all of that, the whole mission was for nothing because I still have the poppity, you know, whenever I move, look. Ah, yeah, it's not shagging working now, but it does, right? You'll hear it. You'll hear it go pop. And I can't fix it. Does anyone know how to fix that? I read through all the instruction books. You know, move it away from electronic devices. Where do I put it? In the garden? And you see, I have it on a 3.5 inch... No, a 3.5 centimetre audio cable. And they're important, lads. You can't cheap out on them. You need fancy ones. Otherwise you hear all kind of... in your... Right? Do you know? So I'm shagged. Totally shagged. But anyway, let's move on, shall we? Oh yeah, in case you hear it, that's what... I can't fix it. I've tried. I won't fix. Tried everything. You know me when I say I've tried everything. I've tried everything. But it hasn't fixed. So... that's the wrong... Oh, remember this? Tonight, we take you flying. Do you remember this music, lads? Meanwhile, Rambog and Gibbo have instantly collapsed and started vomiting. Do you remember that series? The ATC series, where I got to sit here and do nothing and the lads had to work very hard. Oh, brilliant! That's fantastic news. Oh, it's funny because it's true. Jesus. Now, we need a priest. Yeah. Anti-static Matt. I've never met him before, Mr. Dan. What's he like? Is he sound? Is he sound? We're on fire tonight. But anyway, we better continue. As I said, it's approaching 2.5 minutes. Lee Dixon, good evening. Who else is here? Look, Mr. Zed Ryder, very happy Friday. Soaring AJ. AJH, man, you're looking well. Lead Ballooner is here, good to see you. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. Ryan... JN is in the house. Good to see you, Ryan. Happy Friday. See you later is here. Filthy, welcome aboard. Retriever Neil says, Murph, are you thinking about the new soundtrack for Flight Sim 2024? I might be. Joel can't hear it. It's all right, Joel. It's grand. It's all right, Joel. That's because streamers wear headphones. It's like what happens to pilots. You know, pilots, when they get to a certain age, well, their eyes become... well, shagged, right? Because they're so close to the sun, and it's well, right. And they that's what happens. Streamers, on the other hand, well, we fly so close to the speaker, we get slightly deaf. There are certain high-pitched or low-pitched sounds that we just can't hear anymore. I'll perfect this science and adjust it to a certain voice. If you don't ever want to hear a certain voice again... gentlemen, you can sort it. Sorry, what was that? I really can't hear you. You know, clean the house, go out and do the shopping, pick up your socks. Right? Yeah, you know how it works. But anyway, very brave, right? She's upstairs watching the rugby. Oh, very brave. But anyway, Mr. Zed Ryder, yes, you're very welcome in. Who else is here now? Let me see. We're catching up to Blaze. Good to see you. Unfortunately, Can't join us today. You're on a trip in the Netherlands. Nice, man. Nice. Well, a very happy Friday. Stick Figure is here. Filthy says, the zesty beverage in the man cave suggest that it's Friday. Indeed it is. Soaring AJ, welcome in again with even more music. APU Inspector is here. PH Roy, a very happy Friday. Airwolf is here. 31 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed, Airwolf. You're looking well, mate. Jesus, did we run out of music already? We'll play this one now in the background, just to kind of, bit of background noise. Now let me see. Philly Roach. Come on, Ireland, he says. Up the yard, you divil ya. Good to see you, Philly. Dougal McTavish, the chairman. It is Friday. This is Dougal's music right here. You can picture him now, in his house. He walks into the kitchen. He approaches the cupboard. He does a 180 spin on his left leg and turns on the kettle. With his left hand, he reaches and lifts open the cupboard. He then shifts all the weight from his left side to his right side. He reaches into the press and pulls out the McVitie's hobnobs. Yes. Oh, thanks for the score update. Good man yourself now. Try Ireland! Up the divil and yard you. But yes, you can picture it now, can't you? Right? Then the timing of that. Then he pours out the hobnobs onto a plate. Has a cup of tea. That screen is broken. And then, that's the soundtrack for Dougal. Anyway, where was I? I was over here, look. Why Yes is here. It's Friday. It feels like Christmas to be all open together, our flight hanger boxes at the same time all around the world. Brilliant. Can't wait, man. It's going to be awesome. Muse Fan is here. How he is his mad jokes is the signature hello from Muse Fan. From RD, hey, good to see you, Muse. Hope you're well. Happy Friday. Renoir is in the house. Night Sepp is here. 48 months, my dude. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Lima Kilo Mike, very good evening. 98 Vulcan. SK Sun. You're welcome aboard, lads. Jesus. Then Max Lightweight. Did you see what he did? Did you see what he didn't even have a minute to say hello, gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community like a mad person. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. If you received a tier 1 sub with thanks to Max Lightweight, do be sure to say thank you. Insane generosity, my dude. Tango Delta is here. He says, how are you, Fireflies? Hope you're well and good. Hello to Captain Two-Tone Murphy. Happy Friday. Welcome in, my dude. Captain Murph, Jesus. Would I be a captain? I'd be a good captain. Would I be a good... Forget Star Wars, Star Trek, right? Of all the captains that we've had in Star Trek, who am I most likely to be? The line must be drawn here. And, I can play the flute and things. Yeah, Murph, that makes total sense. 004 Aviation is in the house. Good to see you, man. Doc Blues is here. 9 months, my dude. We get to name it. Welcome in, Doc. Thank you for the support. Idle Cutoff, welcome in. Winkle Gassler is here. Cold Feet, Warm Hands. I am so looking forward to watching Murphy kind of unbox in 2024. It's going to be great. It is going to be great. I imagine I'm going to need this button. Where that stupid button after going? It was easier the last time. Right. It's not going to take much now to imagine that. Wombat49 is here. He says, evening all. Looking forward to our last fly day of 2020. Wombat, great to see you, man. Hope you're keeping well. Who else is here? Power Sork, welcome in. You booked the days off, Cold Feet. Nice. Strap21, hola. Welcome in. Nighthawk, hi everyone. Love flying in Norway. I've been watching Off She Goes with Runa and her motorbike trips around Norway. The Janie, never heard of it. We must look into it. Purple Kona is here, 37 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Cammy Niner is here on Twitch as well. Welcome aboard. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, happy Friday. Fornax, good evening. Gibbo is here in the chat, lads, and he's watching the rugby. He's one eye. Oh, me hand! Did you hear it? The pain, Jesus! Right. He has one hand on his pint, the other hand. Don't know where the other hand is, and he's looking at the rugby, and then he's looking at us. We're like the halftime show. That really hurt. That's on a scale of ouch. Jesus, it's like your funny bone. But yes, Assidious, good evening. Flying Tritz is here. Welcome aboard. Bin Monkey, happy Friday. Friday. Viper Strike, good evening. You were flying in Ireland earlier, Viper Strike. Good man yourself. TJ Turner is here, onboard simulations. Welcome in. Jan Race is here, 38 months. Ooh, that's a long time. Thank you very, very much indeed, Jan Race, the absolute ledge. Right now, quick, we're catching up. Sergeant Beast is here. Hello. Nutty Slack is in the house. Byron, he says, evening all. I need to get a beverage. Don't hurry to take off. It'll be grand. Ah, come on, Gibbo. Brilliant. He's holding the pint in his left hand. Brilliant. The Piston Duke is my absolute favourite twin in the sim. Love this bird, says Dougal. I would agree. I've fallen in love, with technology. You remember George Hook? Brilliant. Aerostar does 285 knots while the fastest prop plane did 500. Super Ty, what was the fastest prop? I thought the Aerostar was. At least civilian anyway, right? If the Duke had a moustache, it would be called Tom Selleck.
Yeah, yes, baby.
Jesus. Yes, it would. Tom Selleck. Brilliant. This was Tom Selleck, right? Who was the other fellow with the big moustache? You Tom Selleck. Someone else. What was his name? He used to wear a cowboy hat. Bert something. Wasn't it? Do you remember your man? Hi, brilliant. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Flying Tritz is here. Abo92. Hello, Abo92. Happy Friday. I live 2 hours from Hammerfest. Our airport where I live is Echo November Alpha. Sweet. Right, we're over here now. I played Flight Sim 2000 in the 90s. These airports in Norway ring a bell, says Goblin Zeus. Nice, man. That's awesome. Wombi is here. How are you, Wombi? You're looking well, my dude. Your lights are not working. I think they are now. Do you hear the pop? I told you. No, I think they are working now. Hang on, we'll close this. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, close that. And then I'll open it again by pressing other buttons. It should work now. I'm hoping it works now. Who else is here? Sun Jammer. So the leader has given orders. Oh, has the leader given orders for the weekend then? Yes, she has. We've lots to do. Italian Yang Fan is here. Good afternoon to you, my guy. Hope you're well. Sky Perrian. Happy Friday. You're looking great. Right. Go on, Murph. Show the question. Oh, wait. Show the question. Show the photo. The question for the chat is, will it fit? Oh, Jesus. Right, Gibbo. We will. Give us a minute, though. Jesus. What picture is this now, Gibbo? We share an awful lot of photographs. Right.
Look at this big E.
Wished. Rogers RC 75. Good to see you, man. Next week will be a busy week. Better get in all the rest as possible. It's going to be flat out, right? All day, non-stop. That works. I'm off work now for 10 days. Cyrus, that's great news.
Ted, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
Whoa, now. There's going to be so much flying. How are you getting on with Farming Sim? Right, now, MP Stacks is here. Good to see you. The forgetful Larry didn't forget to come in. How are you, Larry? Hope you're well, man. Right, we're over here. Look, Mr. Dan, you're very welcome in. Whack-a-mo, good to see you. I'm not paid to think, says Tango Delta. Brilliant. I love that. We're not paid to think. What was that they used to say? I'm an NCO. I'm paid to think. Yeah, right? Brilliant. Olsen, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Test Pilot is here. Welcome in, Test Pilot. Who else is here now? Did I forget anyone? The poor woman, you're evil for laughing. It's very funny. It's funny because it didn't happen to me. Right, now, Greg Gore. Yes, we will need a priest, right? It's grand. It is. Joel, you're very welcome in. And you literally took the words out of me mouth. Wait, what? Did you switch it off and switch it back on again, says General Lunatic. I'll try that. I did. I've done everything. I've changed the power cables. I've changed the location. I had Mrs. Two-Tone standing like the Statue of Liberty. It's I can't fix it. We'll have to, figure it out together. Old Veteran 965. Scott is in the chat. Very happy Friday to you, Scott. Hope you're well. Where's this now? To the monitor. Wait, who? You literally took to the monitor. Yep, and I played the drums. Oh, Joel. Now, Joel, you say you played the drums. Do you still partake in the playing of drums? That has to be on a stream. Where's my new kitchen? Wished, Mr. Dan, will you? Jeez. Static electricity caused the pops. Humidifier could help. We're getting into science here now. I don't think it's terribly humid in here, though. Do you know, it doesn't get, it's nice. It's dry air, Are you saying you can't hear the missus? No. Yes, right? Wired Lad made it. Come on yourself. Captain Sickbag is here. How are you, Murph? Another weekend is upon us. Welcome in. Duke is like, and says, who stole me hobnobs? Brilliant. Black Velvet, the Aldi edition. That's the one. What time do I have set? Oh yeah, I'll show you this in the sim, because if you're on live weather and live time, it's positively nighttime. I think I rolled it back a month or two. Now Dan is here. Evening, my new favourite Scottish streamer, says Dan. Thanks, Dan. Who is he? Scotland is very close to Ireland, right? I mean, you can almost shout very loud and the Scots will be like, hey, is that someone shouting over there? Right, but we're in a different island, you see. The Scots, invented by the Irish, it started off on the hill of Tara in County Meath. And there was a couple of lads, there was the Irish fellas, you know, Jimmy and Paddy, and they were talking to McAllister and McAndrews one day. And McAllister and McAndrews both said, listen, we found even a more remote place with even more rain and even more bad weather. We're heading over there. Off you go. And they went, and Scotland became a thing. 7 minutes later, William Wallace was there. I'm telling you, that's how it happened. Real history, lads. You know, I don't go through the boring stuff. Straight to the facts. Jesus. Right, now we're over here, look. Who's this? Dooner Bigsby. Went gliding for the first time last Sunday. Oh my, I loved it. Group glider flight when? Oh, that'd be sweet. You did a real world glider flight. I've never done one, but I've heard they're absolutely insane. Because when we have airplanes, your Cessnas or whatever, it's all about thrust, right? And I don't mean you have to trust it. It's thrust. The machine moves because it has an engine. Gliding, on the other hand, total different ball game. But it's supposed to be brilliant. Daz Higgy, good to see you. Nearly time for the new sim. It nearly is. Defiant Braun is here. Etch Glow. Welcome in, Etch Glow. Chewbacca Kappa. Indeed. The one from Star Trek 2. Huh? With the amount of hair, Picard. What? Jesus. Thanks, Retriever Neil. Janeway, says Nightja. Janeway. I don't think I'm very Janeway. No, God, that wouldn't work at all. Ron, major disaster, just saying. Thank you, Idle Cutoff. I think he'd be better as Scotty on Star Trek, says Racer. And given it all she's got, he might not be unboxing at all. Wait, what? A Gorn. A Gorn? What was that noise? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the man, myth and legend himself, Jeppison 2001, has entered the chat saying, hey everyone, happy Friday, you fine lot. Another Dev Alpha build has just dropped, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Go on, Jeppison! We've every faith in your abilities and confidence in your execution. Yeah, it'd be grand. Totally fine. Dazza T out of us here. Evening all. Don't hate me, but I've been farming. Ross? Now, in real life, Dazza, is this like Dazza After Dark? Dazza in a pair of Wellingtons? What do Americans call them? I never asked that. What do Americans call Wellington boots? And don't say we just called them boots. Americans kind of name things differently over there, you know. For example, we've a bonnet. You call it a hood, right? We have good taste. You have something else. We need to write this stuff down, you know. Jesus. Right, now, Tango Delta, welcome in. A gecko, what? Joey Bolo's in the house. Welcome aboard. They're all here, Joey. The band is back together. Right, now we're over here. Kappa Flyer. Hey, Kappa. Going to be at Disneyland with the family on release day. I'll be home late on the 20th, but planning on an all-nighter. Nice. Disneyland during the day. You're going to be just full of like, what's that word I'm looking for? Adrenaline. Right? Turn on the sim, quick. Brilliant. Tango Delta jumping out of the chat, gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Tango Delta, thank you very, very much indeed. And guys, if you just did receive a tier 1 sub on Twitch, do be sure to say thank you to Tango Delta. Insane generosity, my man. A Tu-99, hang on, wait now. A Tu-95 bomber, the fastest civilian, is a Tu-144. But they wouldn't be general aviation though. So I think the Aerostar is still the fastest general aviation twin. Would that be fair to say? Maybe. Howard Keel. Wait, what? Reynolds. Burt Reynolds. It was Burt Reynolds. Brilliant. Sam Elliott. Oh, that's another great moustache man. I must ask you some questions. Mustache you some. Brilliant. Sam Elliott. That's a great one. What are you, a winner, man? Brilliant. Do you know who I've been listening to? I was telling you this the last day. Do you know in Red Dead Redemption, when you have Roger Clark, between himself and your man who played John Marston, they are the best voices in the history of voices, you know. And I did have it on YouTube or whatever, you know. And it's just listening. They're at Comic-Con or they're at somewhere, you know, and they're just talking normal. And then every now and again, he'll jump into character, you know, easy now. Hey, Dutch. Oh, right, all of these things. And you'd be sitting there going, man, I want to play me some Red Dead. Do you know, it'll happen soon. But anyway, moving on quickly and abruptly. Joel heard that one. See, it worked. Right, the route is there, lads. We're going to go flying now in, oh Jesus, we're nearly at 2.5 minutes now. Ireland currently beating Argentina. In the rugby, says Patrick. Man, Patrick, good to see you. Right, I still have a drum set. Do you still have a drum set? Joel, come on, man. I can play the spoons. Muse can play the triangle and Gibbo can play the guitar. Wait, hang on. Muse can play the guitar as well, as can Gibbo. They're both kind of handy on the guitar. I can play the spoons and the triangle. Yeah. One Flyer says, hi Murph and Mr. Two-Tone. Hope all is well. Mike Tyson boxing match is on tonight and Katie Taylor's fight is on Saturday. I wasn't missing your live stream. I'll watch Mike Tyson's boxing match tomorrow. Brilliant. Thank you very much. There's all boxing going on. Scottish accent needs some work. And I didn't come in here talking about accents. Let's try. I have a very good Scottish. Well, I don't. It's brutal. Unless we're going to do Sean Connery. Yes. Wait now. It was a close shave. Brilliant. Do you know? I thought I had a decent Scottish accent. The missus loves a Scottish accent, by the way. So if you ever meet in the real life, just put on the accent. Instant. Oh, I love you. Well, I can sound like that. No. If you have a Scottish accent, you're in, right? Brilliant. Right, we're over here now. Tuesday. You've got to do it, says Junior. We will. Flew once on a motorised glider. Oh, nice, man. Nice. I'm not going up into the air in anything without an engine, right? Charlie B, good to see you. Whiskey's good for the soul, right? M. Dark is here for 12 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. You absolute ledge. Any Bills official are here. 21 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, guys. Come here. The excitement, lads. Any Bills put out a post earlier on. Did you see the amount of aircraft? So all your airliner stuff, we learned then that Any Bills actually worked. Was it the model or the exterior model that you guys worked on for the upcoming Twin Otter? Plus, you have a whole load of stuff on the way for the sim as well. I'm so excited. Can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. Now, we're over here, look. Rubber boots. Oh, you call them rubber boots? Why not just call them Wellingtons? Rubber boots. That's a hot tub farming. Deadly. The word Wellingtons is creeping into American English. Good. I got my Wellingtons. It doesn't really make sense. I've got me rubber boots. I mean, they could be anything, really. Do you know? Neo is here, 27 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope you're well. If he's going to Disney, says Scott, the only thing he will be doing is dragging his tail behind him. Infidel Fireman is in the house. Good to see you, man. Older Sean Connery, great moustache. Yes. The older Sean Connery with a moustache. It wasn't a big moustache now. Do you know? You wouldn't get lost in it, right? Rob, who's that now, Muse? Rob Whitehoff. Oh, that's your man who plays John Marston, isn't it? Yes. I love those. I love these 2-minute intros. Brilliant, right? We might have gone slightly over tonight. Right, where's this now? I'll play the fool. I'll play the drums. Right, brilliant. In regards to Anti-Static Matt, you said I haven't met him. Right? And I have a gorgeous singing voice, does Patrick. What's cooking, good looking? Jan Moorcamp is here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in, Jan. You're looking well. If you're talking moustaches, Hercule Poirot, or no, that's not how you pronounce it. That's like Inspector Poirot. How do you even pronounce it? Let's come up with a second name that no one can say. Poirot. No. Poirot. No. I can't do it. But he had the handlebar moustache thingy, didn't he? Yeah. Taylor Swift. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Taylor Swift completely taken over Toronto this weekend. I thought you were going to say she had a massive moustache. Jesus. Mike Tyson fight will be on at 4 o'clock in the morning. What? No way. Where's this now? Netflix punch. Brilliant. Right, now we caught up, I think. No, we didn't. Rubber boots or rain boots, says One Flyer. Oh, rain boots. Yeah, rain boots isn't too bad. Yeah. That's not too bad at all. Car bonnet has also shared the same name for a head bonnet. I don't know. Where's this now? Gibbo, were you out playing golf today? Gabe says, since I came back to Flight Sim, my Warthog HOTAS is acting to be Jesus, so I'm not flying tonight, guy. What's it doing? Hercule Poirot. Hercule Prado. Thank you, Tango Delta, for literally spelling it out. Fraud Hammer is here. It's going to be a fun flight in Norway today with live weather. Is it mad looking out there? What time have you got set to, Murph? Oh, jeez. Cyrus, it's set to October. I can't get a word in edgeways. It's set to October 15th at about 1 o'clock-ish in the afternoon. Right? Now, before we go anywhere, I have to say hello to our friends over on YouTube. Welcome in, YouTube people. Right, quick, we'll do this now in about 7 seconds. Lone Gamer, good to see you. George in the house. David Cleary, welcome in. Who else now? Scare Liner, good evening. Benjamin Holmes. Podge is in the house. Spiner is here. Daniel Mayer, hello, hello. Cripsy is here. Hello, Cripsy. You're looking well. I love the 4-hour intro. What you talk? 4 hours? 4 minutes, man. 4 minutes. Maddie Lynn, good to see you. Nightmare99, happy Friday. Stevie's in the house. Hello from a sunny Tenerife. Hello from a cloudy, miserably wet Tipperary. We have snow on the way for next Thursday, I think. And then it's gone. Johnny Shue is here. Hello from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Mutt Dog is in the house. Ronnie Dillard. I like watching for Christmas on the 19th. Oh, it's like watching. It's like Christmas Eve. Kappa Flyer is here, over there. Kieran Nile, welcome in. Vincent Mayer is here. I just got 2020 dialed in. It's always the same, isn't it? Always the same. Jamie's in the house. I hope the control system is 110% different. I think it is. However, now my Tobii Eye is... really? It's not going to work? John Oswald, you're very welcome in. It was a while ago, Murph. Don't do the math. It's terrifying, right? Rob is here. Good to see you. Vincent again. Jacobs, welcome aboard. Tizzy Tactics, hello. NM Flyer is here. We're catching up, lads. Bubbles, welcome in. Leonardo da Vinci is in the house. Good to see you, man. James T.
Who's in
Kirk.
charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Captain's log. Stardate 5, 4, 3, 2. 7546. Brilliant, right? Kirk, you up the yard. Mustang is here. John Wayne. His nickname was the Duke. You, John Wayne. Absolutely. TJ Turner, hello. Nelly is here. Morris Hashi. Is it Hacky or Hacky? Wackamo, you're good. Welcome in. Jesus now. Wickle Dumberjacks. Fantastic name. You're very welcome aboard. And right, let us now get started. Where's me? Jesus. Jesus. Wait, what happened? Right, is me thing working? Gibbo redeemed who's in charge. Did he just say Tobii Eye again? Yes, I did. Listen. It's officially called Tobii, and the people who create the product, they also call it Tobii. But that's not important. It's Tobii Eye. There are 2 eyes, and I am one who is cultured in, Latin, kinda. And when you see 2 eyes, it's an EI sound. Julie Eye. Friggin', Tobii Eye. Look at me eye. EI. No, I is EI. I bills. No, it's Innie bills. It's Innie bills. Photo Murph, will it fit? Oh yeah, hang on. Shh. Right, hang on. Get ready for the transition of a lifetime. It works. Right, we'll come over here. I have to show you this, right? Is it an Innie file or an INI file? Listen, that's not important. I need to show you a photograph. Right. Live from Murph Manor. Up there, you Tivoli. So this is the current situation outside of my house. Now, before you come up with smart friggin' memes for this photograph, that's the Skoda and that's the Skip. The Skip is on the left-hand side. The Skoda is on the right-hand side, right? No, it's not 2 skips. Shag off! It's not 2 skips! Why isn't the Skoda in the Skip? Shag off! You're not to be saying things like that! For God's sake! So I've a skip delivered to the house, right? Jesus! They're not the same thing at all. Is that an eye test? I see 2 skips! Well, do you know what you can do now? That's it, lads! End the feckin' story now! That's the whole lot gone! Yeah, okay, I'll get over myself really quick, right? Murphy raged quitted. Brilliant. But, Jesus, that zoomed in. Look now, lads. If you look closely, you'll see the design of perfection. A Skoda front left wheel. Oh. That's a big 10-4, good buddy. There needs to be like a new rating on this channel. That's like, do you know what I mean? But anyway, so I'm going to be busy now the weekend, right? Murph Skoda, I feel personally offended. What? Flyer10, thanks very much for that. How do I subscribe to the skip? That's brilliant, Dazzle. That's fantastic. The community has spoken, yeah. It's a gorgeous Skoda. Thanks, Gabe. Gabe, you're back in the wheel. New skip and an old one to the right. Shower. Hex the Legend, good to see you. I meant to ask you, why are there 20 air fresheners in the Skoda? There's not 20 air fresheners in the Skoda. There's 2. Jesus. Bloody hell. The Superb does look nice. Ascardi Wolf, you're also in the will, right? I'm going to bring Ascardi Wolf and Gabe out for pints and make them pay for it. When we have a Skoda emote. Anyway, I have to fill the skip with stuff in my house over the weekend. Right, that's what I have to do. So I'm going to be busy.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds. That's what I have to do. This superb? Isn't this superb? Oh man, making me miss my VRS. Dan, yeah, great car. But anyway, that's what I'm doing the weekend. Is this the SAS now? Skoda Appreciation? Hello, welcome to the SAS. I'm new here. I've owned a Skoda for 4 years. Not like that. Wish, Larry, I'll take it the way it is. What about you? What about you, Hex? But anyway, that's what I'm doing this weekend. That worked out a treat. Thanks, Kippo. Yeah, show everyone in the chat more if they'll right. Bloody hell, right. Anyway, here we are, friends, with our aircraft for tonight. Literally only took 2.5 minutes for an intro, and this is our flight plan. From Nevergrave, we shall explore Hammerfest, Tromsø, the other place I can't pronounce, but I will now in a second, Bardufoss. And you can see kind of, we're kind of meandering over little islands and inlets and outlets and fjords and stuff. Then we kind of turn in the way from Tromsø, and then we go all the way down to a very, very challenging airport, Svolvær. And this is going to be fun. Hey, Mustafa is here. Good to see you, Moose. Welcome in, my dude. Hope you're well. Congratulations on your world flight. Flying extraordinaire. Awesome to watch, dude. I can bring a ram so you can get the thing in the skip. Thanks, Dazzy. Yeah, very kind. But anyway, this is the flight plan. It should be stunning. Now, live time, well, it's a little bit strange in Norway because we're so close to the pole, right? We're way off the equator up here. So what I've done, I've set the date or the month back to October 15th, right? And I recommend bringing the time of day back to about 1:30-ish. Something like that. However, we do have live weather, all right? Now, you'll hear... That's not white noise. We're actually running the heater on the aircraft because it's a little bit cold out there, you see. And we'll kind of take it as we see it. So the Beech Duke, as I said, from Black Square, one of the finest. It's a great airplane to fly. Nick, he's done great work with this, coding it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely savage. And get out of the building, Murph. The scenery we're at, it's stunning. A beautiful part of the world. Absolutely beautiful part of the world. So we're going to get the aircraft up into action, and we're going to depart here and head down to our first stop of the night. Flight time, it's only about 114 miles away. We'll take our time and, see what happens. But live weather is the one. So you can put in !METAR, space, and then the IKO code into the chat. That'll give you a live METAR of whatever airport, right? You're letting out the heat. You're sure, we know. Right, so we're about to jump in and get the aircraft into action. So, hello airplane. Jump into the back seat now. Close the door. Oh, that's the wrong button. Close the door. Brilliant. Door closed. Remove the flight control locks and the throttle locks. Thank you very much. Make sure these are all reset, which they are. Lovely hurdling. Temperature inside the cabin, we don't know yet. Fuel for this one, lads. I'm going to bring the fuel up to about 110 gallons in each. That'll do nicely. We shall remove the pitot covers, the engine covers, and the wheel chocks. We'll take them out as well. We'll leave the engine heater on for the minute. We can check on the engines here now, so we can see there's nothing frozen over. That's what we want. Temperature and outside is a very uncomfortable 0 degrees, kind of. It's just above 0, right? So we probably don't need the heater actually, but listen, we'd be grand. Electrical, cabin, all that jazz is looking good. So we'll disappear the tablet. Our front door is closed, so we need to close that. There should be a key for that. There's the key. Press the key, and that'll close down the nose. Now come down here to our fuel tanks. Left and right are on left and right, so our fuel is on. Lovely jubbly. And let's see, come on down here before we get going. We're going to check our circuit breakers, make sure they're all in and nothing popping out. They're all over here. These are all modelled, by the way. So we're looking good there. And we're looking good there. And I think that's all I have. So let me see. We're going to start off. Beacon light is going to go to on, and we're going to turn on the master battery switch, which is located over here. All right. Twirl is here. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Make sure you have the immersion turned off before you leave, right? There's also free scenery for most of the airports on flights.to. Nice. Okay, so it's 0 degrees inside the cabin, so it is cold, right? It is cold. So with our beacon light running, we'll also put on our nav lights here as well, and we'll monitor what we're doing with the engine. So we're going to put our prop to full, right? And mixture, we'll leave all this alone for the minute, bring back up our tablet, because we're going to keep an eye on what we're doing with the engines. We're going to start the right engine first, so we'll start off here with the pre-oiler. You see the motor spinning, and that's just going to basically lubricate the engine with oil. It pumps enough, it pumps some stuff, oil up around it, right? Can I ask a question on 2024? You may not know the answer. Go ahead, go ahead. Adoran, good to see you. Welcome in. Your neck of the woods. Beautiful area. Beautiful. Okay, so our pre-oiler is on. Move this tablet here a little bit. How do we move the tablet? Oh, I could have it locked. Options. There we go. So, booster pump coming on now for the right-hand side. And what we're going to do, we're going to increase the mixture. The sounds on this are outstanding. So it's kind of a way of like priming it. So our mixture is open fully. We're just going to cycle the throttle here. You can see the fuel flow increasing. Hang on now, Murph. There's things we can turn off here to save us a bit of life. Bear with me now. Bear with me now. Turn the L top bar off. Thank you. Alrighty then. And we'll turn off the booster pump. Pre-oiler off. Mags on. And let's see what happens. We should say clear prop. To the heater, isn't it deadly? Let's see what happens. It should start. Famous last words, it should start, right? Drop the throttle a little bit. Let's go for it. The heaters. No, we're okay to start with the heaters. I think. Aren't we? No? We'll remove the heater, so just for realism. I suppose it's probably not a good idea trying to start it with the heaters. That would be kind of dangerous, wouldn't it? Right, now let me see. Pumps. And yeah, give it a start there, guy. Come on, Betsy. Let's see what happens. She's thinking about it. Doesn't want to start. More fuel. Horse it in there now. Keep the pump on. We'll try and start again. Give it an out spin. Come on, Betsy. In a box, man. Thank you very much indeed. Ooh. This is interesting. We're going to run the friggin' battery down if she doesn't start here. I don't think they're fouled. Well, if they are fouled, what we'll do, if it is fouled, mixture off, throttle open, and turn.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Give it a second. Twirl, thank you very much indeed. The absolute ledge. It shouldn't be fouled, but we'll give it a shot here now, right? Okay, maybe it was fouled. Easy now. So just to explain what I did there, right? I cut the mixture and tried to turn the engine with no fuel in there. So the starter will actually clear off stuff that shouldn't be there. and kind of unfouls the plug. And then you put the mixture back in. That's what happened. It's grand now, though. The randomization is great, yeah. It's great. Right, let me see. Generator, come on. Get that battery recharging. Pre-oiler on the left side can come on. And as we're waiting here, we're going to go ahead and get the fuel pump turned on. And we're going to monitor our fuel flow on the left side. That should be sufficient. And pre-oiler circuit is complete. Right, left, both. Clear. Oh, Betsy. There she goes. Okay. Good start, both engines. Generator on. Disappear a tablet here for a minute. Close our window. And let's continue on with our checks. I tell you, that was hard to start, wasn't it? Yeah, battery temperature. We were giving it socks in the old starter there, the poor thing. Right, just let the engine kind of idle over here at around 1,000 RPM. And while we're here, we're going to get some heating stuff turned on. Blowers on, air conditioning unit. Will that open on the ground? Blower, auto heat, manual heat, high, increase, yes. That's all good. My speaker sounded a little bit strange in my ears. Let's double check this. That's better. Sounds okay, lads, yeah? iFlying Max has got an update. Nice. How do you close the baggage door? Use. There should be a little key hanging underneath your HSI, this gadget. There should be a key just hanging there. Click on the key. Right, generators are running now. Booster pumps are off. Oiler is off. And we'll go ahead now and get our inverter on. So, inverter and master. We're looking good. Cabin temperature is coming up slowly. Manual heat. Give it socks. I can hear the vents blowing there. That temperature has come up fairly lively. And we're just waiting for all our avionics to start warming up. Let me see now. Pitch trim needs to be turned on. Autopilot. Let me see. Let's test this and not hurt ourselves with the old yoke. Radar altitude, keep it at 2,000, please. Let's sync this gadget here. Pop back on our yoke. And we're going to say autopilot unit turned on. And if we turn the heading indicator, yoke movement right, centered, turn to the left, yoke movement left. Autopilot is working. Autopilot is off. Okay, autopilot unit is working. What else do we need here now? A few more lights, I think. Disappear the yoke. Panel lights coming on. Wing ice light will turn on. Taxi light will get these ready to rock. Pitot heat needs to come on. Fuel vents, no. Prop heater, no. But we need to keep an eye on it. What else do we need to do here now? Pilot air, leave that alone. Fuel, we're fairly full. Generator load, electrical panel is working. Prop sync, leave it off until we get airborne. That's all looking good there. Checking our engines condition, we're 100%. Engines are alright. Come into our GTN 750. There's our route. We should put, I suppose, we'll put the weather tab on. And let's see what this does. Local barrow we're set to 289er, or 981. And we'll go 3,000 feet initially. GPS mode is set. Course deviation is on GPS, so that's fine. Fuel boosters, leave them alone. Cowl flaps, I imagine we can close these guys now. Cowl flaps are closed. You have a little switch here for them. And I think we're good. Right, brilliant. Sounds good on a 360 super or woofer. Nice. I found the key to open it, but when I tried to close it, the key wasn't there. Oh, Jesus. Right, lads. So, runway of choice at Hammerfest. Let us have a look. Open the airport. Runway is going to be departure on 04 down the far end. Although it's only going to give us a 1 knot tail. It's okay. We'll go down to 04. So, off the brakes. Bit of power. On the brakes. Brakes are working. And we'll just taxi on down the road here a little bit. Taxi light is already on. Landing lights, leave them alone for the minute. Flight control test as we're moving. Full forward, full back, full left, full right. And the rudders are operating. Flaps, test the flaps in transit. Flaps are moving. Excellent choice. Get a drink for the flyage. Cool. Do you know the cowl flap position in the cockpit? Or how do you know the cowl flap position? So without looking at either down here, right? So have a look in this area here. Just below the engine, you'll see the cowl flaps open and close, yeah? That's them there, look. However, if you can't, there's no little icon that I found. So if you open up the tablet is going to show you here what your cowl flaps are doing. So let me see. Is it there on the engines? Should be. There's your cowl flap for the left engine. There's your cowl flap for the right engine. See up here at the top right? If I open the cowl flaps, you'll see them move. Cowl flaps open. Cowl flaps closed. All right. Will there be food on this flight? There could be. Right. Disappear you now. Thanks very much. And continue on. Oxygen, by the way. Need to check that before we went. Yeah, we're okay. Plenty of pressure. And let's just taxi on out here, lads. So it's going to be a back taxi down to 04, and then we're going to blast off, right? So as we approach the active, transponder, stick it on. Landing lights, come on. And we'll get our strobes on here as well. And Rico lights. And we'll put on our transponder to on. Farming Simulator has never looked so good, indeed. Man alive, look at this location. Isn't this gorgeous? This is custom scenery. I cannot tell you who made it. Who actually made this one? Orbex. Well, I got it through Orbex, so I need to check. Brilliant. Right, coming on to the active. Altitude reporting. We're going to back taxi here to 04. Then we'll turn on the multiplayer and then we'll get up and get flying. I mean, that literally only took us 10 minutes from the start of the stream. Brilliant, right? Brilliant. So on to the active. Go ahead and test me warning lights. We're looking good. All is well in the realm. I'm back with me beverage. It is Orbex. Yeah, it is Orbex. Alright, taxiing down. This is such a great machine. You can actually tap on the instruments and you'll see them shake. And you can hear them. Brilliant. Sea Fox taking the right seat. Mind yourself. 22 degrees inside the cabin. That'll do. Auto heat. Blower low. We're nice and toasty now at our 21 degrees. And we'll get ourselves turned around here. 10 minutes plus 50. Got yourself a Coke and chili peanuts. Nice. 65 minutes? Rubbish. Rubbish. Okay, not to flaps. Get ourselves turned around. Easy now. Alright. It's a beautiful little airport, isn't it? Stream has been live since stream is offline. That's the spirit. Jays is a scary. Brilliant. Right, so we're just going to set up our heading book. Runway heading. When we take off, lads, it's going to be probably out to the right. We have high ground. Well, we've high ground everywhere. We'll spin around to the right. Right? Right. Okay, airplane. We're walking, talking, and we're squawking. Power coming in. Takeoff power set. Speed alive. There's 60 knots. There's 80, 90, rotate the divil. Yep, you get your divil, yep. Positive rate of climb. Bringing the gear, tapping the toe brakes. Easy does it. 110 knots, 500 feet, flaps in. Yaw dampener on. And we'll try and get ourselves set up here with a bit of trim. Clear some of this terrain. Easy. Decent climb. Multiplayer turn on. Give the sim a few minutes to figure it all out. Ooh, look at the scenery though. Beautiful. Beautiful. flaps. I don't think we need them. It's so cold outside. Here's all our traffic. Autopilot. Heading. Altitude we set for 3. Attitude we're going to lock in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 feet per minute. Come on, Betsy. We're looking good. Ease back our RPM. Altitude alert coming in. 3,000 is what we want. We're looking good. It's going to be a right-hand turn here. Jesus, the amount of planes. Prop sync on. And I think we're going okay. T's and P's are where they need to be. 2,500 feet. Alt is selected. We should knock out our climb at 3,000 feet. Cow's open for takeoff and climb usually. Aha! It's grand. We'll pretend they were open. Right, lads, at this stage, we're going to press some buttons. So, if you're flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here wondering, why? Just why? You're not alone. Will you press number 3? Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 Zulu time. Right here.
Hello there. All right. Jeez, that's beautiful looking, isn't it? There are the 3 amigos, absolutely. Irish Jet Red, good to see you, man. Welcome in. Our fighter escort has arrived. Indeed it has. Now let me see. Rohit, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome in. Right, Jesus, we're into weather already. Right, lads. Literally, right turn. Let's bring her on over to 220 degrees. 220 degrees, dialing it in. Thank you. 3,000 feet is held. Speed like an absolute mad lad. We'll calm this all down now in a moment. Don't you worry at all. As we turn, we're going to bring our manifold pressure down to about 30 and we'll keep our RPMs at around 25. Manifold pressure coming down. Easy. RPM, bring it down. Easy. And mixture, bring it down a smidgen on each side. Watch our peak. And let's see what this does. We should stable somewhere around 170, 160, give or take. More of a trainer escort. 53 in the PC, 2 on console, and a Skoda that has finally ordered its unskippable grave. Thanks, Super Tie. Thanks. This is beautiful, right? Right, so what we're going to do here, we've almost turned directly onto our magenta line. Almost. Where's our flight plan gone? Oh no, we didn't. We're miles off. Right turn coming in. Let's bring it all the way over to 300 degrees. We're going to arm nav mode on our trusty autopilot. So we've armed nav. That'll pick it up once we intercept the magenta line. Oh man, look at the scenery. Look at the scenery. We got a Vulcan flying with us. Beautiful. Oh man, this is gorgeous, isn't it? 4 days, lads. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? 4 days, lads. Patrick Doyle, welcome in. I'm in bed already, listening in my earbuds. I had a tough week, but you helped me go sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze. Patrick, I'm making you go to sleep. What? Go to sleep with Murphy. No, wait, no. Sleep with Murphy. No, that's worse. Fall asleep listening to Murphy. Yeah, that works. Live long and prosper. Spoken like a true genius.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus, cold Nebo. Scared the life out of me. Right, now. How are we getting on? Yeah, 300, and we'll do a small little course correction. 270 degrees, due west. And that should put us onto that magenta line as we reapproach Hammerfest from the east. Look at the factories and stuff over here. This is gorgeous. Beautiful. Captain Sickbag is away. My dude. See us for the release. You take care, man. Murph, didn't you say the other day I ate pee-pee? I've literally just been gibboed. I ate pee-pee? Yeah, thanks, Gibbo. Jesus, that's terrible. Jesus. No. Oh, right, nav mode has engaged. Brilliant. This is brilliant. And, oh, look, we're flying directly over
Look at this big Aegis.
We're flying directly over the airport, look. Here's Wired Lad up in the air, look. Brilliant. Stunning. Read back correct. Totally worth it. Don't encourage him. Clipped it. Don't encourage him. No. No. You're not supposed to be doing things like that. It's supposed to be very, professional and, wow, look how real it is. Mr. Skoo reports, previously the Tupolev Tu-95 was the fastest propeller-driven aircraft in standard production form. It had on a maximum speed of, 925 kilometers an hour. Current fastest is the Piaggio P180 Avanti, maximum speed 927 kilometers. Jesus. Thank you, Mr. Skoo. So is it fair to say that the Aerostar, at least at the time, was the fastest production aircraft? Like, not everyone was going to buy an L Tupolev, do you know what I mean? In Soviet Russia, plane flies you. Right, speed looking good, 177. We are 3,000 feet over the ground. Ground speed of about 190. Small bit of a tailwind, 9 knots, nothing to get too worried about. Temperature outside, we're into the minus figures, so we got to keep an eye out on clouds. Clouds most likely will mean a bit of precip, so we'll have to keep an eye on the leading edge of the wings, and also our windshield here in case we fog up, right? Let's see what happens. Look at the state! Look at the lads! 3 beautiful MB339s, followed closely by a Vulcan. Looking good, Goose, looking good. Edwin is over there. We got, Jesus, Havelock Dane. Beautiful in the Hawk, look. What a stunning part of the world. Oh, the sounds of this plane. Recip aircraft, the others mentioned are turboprop, different animals. Aha. That is a beautiful sight, Wambi, isn't it? I can't wait to see what this region looks like in Flight Sim 2024. I can't wait. Do these jokers know it's a Duke flight? It's going to get so chaotic soon with the wake turbulence. Wouldn't it be deadly now if, we all bought seats or like motion rigs or something, and you have wake turbulence, it actually shakes the bejesus out of you? Could you imagine that as a challenge? Holding your little tasty beverage and you're... That'd be brilliant. Brilliant. Mr. Dan is going to try and fly the F-15. Nice. Ah, look at that. Beautiful, lads. It's poetry in motion. Renoir, Wombat, and Lima Kilo Mike. Look at this state. Beautiful. You need a bit of Enya or something playing for this, you know? Those three are amazing. They really are. Really, really are. Yeah, stick shaking too. That'd be deadly. And in VR, right? I'll just bolt a chair to a paint mixer. That'll work. Norway would be a deadly place to visit. Patrick, I'd love to visit Norway. It's dear though. I'm like, what's the price of a pint in Norway? You know? I'd love to go here. Do you know, as I said, I cannot wait to see this, lads, in Flight Sim 2024. We're so close. We're so close. And whatever it's going to be, if it's going to be good, bad, or indifferent, if it's going to frustrate us, it doesn't matter. Whatever way it's released, provided there's nothing like catastrophic, broken, right? Once it's usable, it means then it can only get better. You know? I've already been to Iceland, Norway next on the list. A beer is roughly your entire salary. Right. A 737 Classic just got announced. What? Wait, who was doing the Classic? More hamster! The 339 will be the first jet I check in 2024. Oh, nice. Good to see you, Hammy. Welcome in. It's expensive indeed. That's mad, lads, isn't it? Let's not forget how incredible 2020 still looks, though. It's if it's unusable, we still have this. Absolutely Inverse Galaxy. Wow, look at the Vulcan. Ah, lads. I'm mesmerised by that aircraft. I tried it in VR. I'm not going to lie, I nearly cried. But I need to spend time in it. You know? Saw it on MSFS add-ons just now. Really? Who announced it? Let's head to Vashko of msfsaddons.com. Commercial Simulation Systems enters the development community with a bold project. Oh, I've read about these before. Look at this, look. Dish, dish. They've announced the first project, the smallest member of the iconic 737 family, promises of an unparalleled detail and realism. It's making a confident entrance into the competitive flight sim market, but they're not just delivering an aircraft, they're shaking up the way add-ons are sold too. They're a team of aviation professionals, programmers and designers. While new names in Microsoft Flight Sim scene often face skepticism, CSS pedigree suggests they're aiming high. A model with all systems integrated, including weather and terrain radars, onboard systems and various useful features, including windshield wipers, excellent flight dynamics, authentic sounds, almost all possible equipment modifications, EFB, failures, works with GSX, subscription-based sales. Ooh, $5 a month for a subscription, 50 quid a year, or 120 for the one-time purchase. Huh. What are your thoughts on that, lads? Subscribing to add-ons. 737-500 1980s. I remember this. IXEG made a cracker. They made the 737-400 over an X-plane. Excellent, excellent airplane. That's IXEG, lads. Very, very good. It's high, isn't it? Disgusting. Someone wants to make money. Like, I've often thought about it. Like, if you had a storefront that had access to every single payware add-on, and you paid a subscription to them, I don't know, say it's like different tiers, right? $20 a month for everything. Every single Flight Sim add-on. 20 quid a month.
Hello there.
Yeah. Now, Shoei, thank you very much indeed for the follow. IXCG had the best sounds for any add-ons. They really did, do. They're incredible. Just going to give you the barrel in the eye treatment. Yeah. Aircraft rental coming to a sim near you. It's kind of like Game Pass Flight Sim Edition, I suppose, yeah. Since it's their first venture and they're tackling a big airliner, they have to use big words such as the most detailed. Submodel won't attract me, sadly. Too uncertain? Yeah. Aircraft, yeah, so, like, not every dev is going to give you the chance to rent aircraft. Microsoft will. Their aircraft will. I always felt Marketplace should have a subscription service like that, at least for airports. Yeah, like, you know, subscribe to all the official European airports. Oh. $5 a month? I don't know. Look at all those headlands. Some spot. Isn't this gorgeous? Have you been up this neck of the woods before, Hammy? Probably the first time I've ever heard of a subscription add-on for the sim aircraft. Yeah. Wasn't there some crowd about a year ago to try to do something kind of like this with packs? I don't think it lasted too long. There was something actually, Gibbo, yeah. Someone tried to do something like this. But it didn't take off at all. You know? Tango says, no, it's disgusting to charge a subscription. Once off payment is okay. Well, here's the thing. If you rent it, if you're on a subscription service and developers then update it, but there's no charge for the update, that's one way of looking at it, right? Considering iRacing is £10 a month and that's considered expensive. Yeah, just in the sim, Hammy. Oh, look at the lads. That's absolutely right. Gorgeous. PMDG don't charge. Need to do parallel 42. I agree. I don't know. Look at it. It makes sense in. Oh, there's a long pause. It makes sense in some areas, right? But I don't think I like it. I don't think I'd like it.
That's a big deal.
To be honest, the question is, of course, whether this is non-stop speed or peak speed. The fuel consumption would be gigantic. Very true. Let me see. Cold Nemo redeemed a whole load of stuff. And Jay Winokur, ladies and gentlemen, has jumped into the chat. A 40-month subscription. Jay Winokur, thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Insane support. I think I get more out of paying a tenner a month to get access to all marketplace airports than Spotify. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. There's a difference between paying a subscription for a platform game and paying a subscription for an add-on that'll only get a small amount of usage. That's what I mean. I think a single add-on is a problem. If you were subscribing to like an add-on store, access our complete catalogue, you know, for $5 a month. You know what I mean? It's hard to know, lads. It's hard to know. There's also a few up the flanker's rear. Wait, what? Tima, welcome in. I don't know, lads. Look at it. It's definitely interesting. Oh, look at the state of this. Oh, for God's sake. Obligatory fly past. Mind your ears now, lads. This is going to be loud. This is going to be very loud. Mother of Jesus. Look at the state, right? Are we ready now? Mind your ears. Now you're probably wondering, where's the sound of all the jets and the Vulcans and all that? Yeah, but the fly past sounds don't really work in multiplayer. That's something I hope is going to be tweaked as well. And I'm almost certain it has been for Flight Sim 2024. I think so. Man, look at the views! Navigraph, say intentions, etc. The list is growing of sub add-ons. Yeah, I agree, Gibbo. There's a lot of them. Mountains? What mountains? They're proper mountains ahead of us, lads. Feels like I'm back at Riyadh, right? There's 4 of them! Sergeant Beast is up there as well, the mad lad. Ah, lads, that's class looking. Jesus, that's class looking. Hang on wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is going to be absolute... Ah, for God's sake, Sim, you just disappeared, everyone! And then they reappeared, like Terminator 2, out of the thing. With the yoke. Right, this could work now. If I do this now on one of those, and then we do a little bit of this. the absolute state of it though, isn't it brilliant? Incredible. The precision from, look at the state. Ah, Jesus, lads. Fantastic. Ah, it's incredible, isn't it? I love seeing that. Do you know, it's just class. A group of friends just, yeah, come on, let's do something mad. Terrain ahead. It's, oh Jesus, terrain ahead. Haha, brilliant. Van Filthy. Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're well. Lads are doing a great job. Hammy hasn't flown in months. Jesus. Look at the cut of it. Look at the weather changing. What is the temperature? We're in the minus figures, lads. Definitely in the minus figures. And we're picking up all sorts of drafts. Are we freezing? Not yet, but we're getting close. You gotta love flight sim, right? Yeah, it's awesome. It's class, lads. It's class. Like, here we are. There's so many different things happening, right? We're in a group flight. Such a collection of different aircraft. There's extreme performance aerobatic flying going on. There's formation flying going on all over the shop. We're fighting the elements. We're navigating. It's incredible. It's just brilliant. Where's all the animals? That's another thing that's going to be pretty cool. Can you imagine, right? Some of the missions, even that we can create ourselves. And I don't know if it, you know, I don't know is it going to be like missions as in career mode, but like think of the role play aspect. Because they have proper fauna in it, proper animals, or at least they're supposed to. That could be pretty cool, right? Polar bears in Dublin, right? Dougal says, Murph, you do know that Hammy actually has a new kitchen. Dougal, you do know that Hammy sent me videos of like the before, the during, and the after. And my missus is like, oh, look at that, that's really nice. And I'm just like, yeah. He's sound, that fella, Warhamster, isn't he? Dead sound, you bastard. Right, do you know, what was your date and time, Murphy? Out of interest. Mr. Dan, I've gone back to October 15th. And we're now 14:15. 14:15 local. That's a big mountain ahead of us. We ain't getting over that. Well, we will, but we have to climb. Let us go to 4,000 feet. Attitude. And climb, you devil. Up the road we go. Not too much, Murph. Easy, does it? About a kilo each way. Up the hill. Add in a bit of power. And let's see what happens here. You reckon 5,000? I reckon 4. Let's see what happens. Don't hit the mountain yet, right? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, lads, if you are here on YouTube, well, first of all, thank you also very much indeed for tuning in. If you do like this sort of stuff, do be sure to hit the like button. It helps the channel terribly, you know, and it recommends the stream to other people's. Cyrus says, ice! Do we have ice? Right, there's 4,000 dialed in. Jesus. We got about 70 miles-ish, 60 miles to go to our first stop. Oh, mother of God. Look at the weather we're flying into. Why aren't you giving me... Oh, there is, look, there's precip and all ahead of us. Oh, no! Oh, right. Right, give me a warning at friggin' 3,000 feet at radar altitude. Prepare the aircraft now. Leave the pumps alone. However, we're gonna have to put in some anti-ice. So windshield de-icer, bring it on. Props, bring it on. And surface one cycle, leave it in manual mode. Pilot air, defrost air. And this is gonna have a bit of impact on our engines. We will burn more fuel, but let's see what happens, right? Entering Mordor, right? For those of you who are called Muse fan, Mordor is like going into Leitrim, right? It's part of Lord of the Rings. I changed the cinematic weather because of Soup and Zero Viz. Okay, Nightsep, we'll have a look now in a bit. I mean, this looks biblical, doesn't it look incredible? Look at the cut of this. Hang on a second, lads. This is just Jesus. I know what Mordor is. The Ripper 75 is here. Greetings from Bavaria. Greetings from Tipperary. Hope you're well, mate. Oh no, I can see it. We're picking up rainage. There's precip hitting us. Be careful, lads. It's not safe out there. One does not simply fly into... Wait, no, we do. We absolutely do. Wow, look at this. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Just. Right? It's given us so much, hasn't it? Like, it really, really has. Many memories from this place. And also madness. Lights on. It's also given us headaches. Yes, it has. It has provided many headaches. And nightmares. But you know what? I wouldn't change it. Where's the clench button? My arse has gone numb from clenching. Look at the state of it. Tempo Lizard, you're very welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Ah, lads, this is insane looking. Now, zoom in here for a minute. We can see traffic. Bit of terrain action here, please. So nothing's going to jump out of the ground and beat us, right? However, we have radar. Look at the weather radars doing their thing. Look at it, Jesus. Yes, the Vesja is on. Can we turn on the out stab there, please? Ooh. So that's precip coming in, yeah? Vertical or horizontal? I'll go vertical in this one, we'll go horizontal in the other one. Nuts, right? Nuts. I like meatballs, and I like your balls, Murph. You have balls. I like balls. Brilliant! Right, Tempest, happy Friday, man. It's absolutely bucketing it down on your plane. Oh no! Looks awfully warm for Norway. We're about -5? About -5. I'll keep the speed up, lads, for the moment. Let's see what we can do with the weather, right? I mean, look it. We got 20 miles of this. And then it starts calming down a bit. We're 38 miles away, so I reckon there's a little gap. I mean, you can see it here, right? At least in precip, maybe not on clouds, but this is the 30 nautical mile ring. And see the way there's like a little gap starting to open? I mean, we could be absolutely laughing here. Then again, we could be absolutely goosed. I don't know, right? Are you flying in spaghetti? We're in like a total mess. Virtual Gamer, good to see it. That's quite okay. Boeing 82, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, man. Lads, that's class looking, isn't it? Jeez, the amount of planes with us, though. Ah, fantastic. A Vulcan. Yeah, we're properly in the soup now. Like, proper. But the good news is, well, our window heats are working. We got frost back here? No, we're good. No ice, lads. We laugh at icing for the moment, right? Do you know what's class, actually? When you're in VR, you know the way I talk about VR the odd time, right? Anyway, when you're in VR and you have icing, it's incredible because you're flying along, and because you kind of have that wider field of view, you can actually see the windows ice up. You can actually see the lines and just kind of stuff appear. It's brilliant looking. This is going to be interesting now. So our altitude is quite good. We could dip down here a little bit. The weather ahead of us, again, there's going to be a gap in the rain at least. There's nothing major in terms of altitude. So what we might do, lads, I might actually drop us down here to 3,000 feet. Just because we're mad. Attitude, nose down. And let's see what happens. Bring that power back, not to absolutely launch it into overspeed. And we'll keep an eye on the terrain radar here. Anything kind of, you know, red. It's not soup, it's more like Guinness. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's proper raining now, look. It'll be fine. This is fine, right? Murph, is something special planned for the Mooney flight? Jan, I think we're going back to the logs. We're going to go up to Quattam River on Monday night, lads. I'll plan a flight, but we're going to the logs. Oh, look, there is a break in the clouds. Brilliant. We shall see a little break in the clouds. Let's zoom in here. So in about 20 miles it opens up. We could be lucky. We could be lucky. Ah, the logs. Yeah. I think we'll do a flight up that neck of the woods. It's always a fun flight anyway. Gorgeous scenery, and it's a really, really challenging landing. And it's always a bit of crack. And it's the Mooney was the infamous Mooney was made famous there, you know? We do have a Mooney emote, yeah. No, it'll be fun. We're going to we'll do that on Monday night, and then Tuesday, lads, it's business is going to pick off. It's just going to be nuts. Tuesday is busy. Wednesday we're streaming all day. Thursday we're streaming all day. Friday there's streams booked early-ish in the day, and then we'll have our normal thing in the evening time. And we're actually going to have Raoul join us from FS Reborn. He's going to talk us through 2020 add-ons, bringing them in to 2024 and what we need to look out for, and even a couple of things we can do ourselves. So Raoul is going to join me next Friday night for a chat. The Mooney has been so lonely. It really has. I haven't flown the Mooney in a long time, so we're going to take the Mooney out for a spin. It's very kind of fitting, isn't it? Because that will be the last flight, the last planned flight. You know what I mean? Murph, you're going to have to countersign my divorce papers with all the streams coming up. Ah, brilliant. Patrick Doyle gifted 2 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much, Patrick. Who got one there? Jesus. Delarus Dino, thank you very much. And to Ton 2017. Patrick, thank you very, very much indeed. Awesome support, my guy. That's insane support. Thank you very, very much. Very kind. Yeah, like, you know, it's I have a week off work. The mission, as many streams as possible. And the hope is, it's to help us out. It's to transition us all from 2020 into 2024. All the controls, all the settings, get ourselves comfortable with it, get ourselves used to it, and then we're going to have a lot of group flights as well. Of course we are, you know? Bet you'll be doing 10 to 15 hours a day all week. Yeah, probably. Probably. I'll be on the Ovaltine now next week, lads. We're going to be giving it absolute socks now, so we are. I'm going to be streaming a lot next week. Retriever Neil says, Murph, I have had to agree to fully valet the wife's car to get next week free. Jesus. Man, Neil, totally worth it, right? If so, I might reach my 1,000,000 channel points. Oh, nice. Super Ty, you're on 933,000. Wow. Ah, the Mooney, the memories. Right? Scene. The Murphy house on Tuesday. Mrs. Two-Tone, they cut the power. Mr. Two-Tone, what do you mean they cut the power? How do they cut the power, man? They're animals. Murphy's like that. Woos a new aircraft, treats so well for a while, and then dumps it and moves on to the next thing that's new and shiny. No, I don't. Yes, I do. But no, I don't. You know. The Coronado ever fixed multiplayer sounds in the Mooney? No, I don't think so, Muse. I had to do it by... Oh, look, there is a gap in the clouds, look. That's brilliant, because that's modelled on a radar. The only problem is, it's at high altitude. But we can kind of see what's on the ground a bit, can't we? Yeah. Now, lads, runway of choice as we land at Tromsø. Jesus, we better check this one out quickly. Tromsø ENTC. Echo November, Tango Charlie. Tromsø ENTC. Open the airport. Runway 36, friends. This isn't going to be a chore at all. Right, we're going to fly over the airport. We'll do like an overhead approach and swing around to the left-hand side. Altitude. Zoom in. Zoom out. Drop her down here, Chief. We're going to go 2,500. That'll be a good starting point. Attitude. Down the nose. Bring our speed back here now. Landing lights. Be sure to... Why are my lights off? Oh, the devil ya. Okay. Coming on down. Watch the power. Thankfully, I saved myself. I was too busy reading the chat. I nearly hit a mountain. Uh-oh. Coronado fixed nothing, right? It's true of Comanches too. Is a Comanche bleeding the sound as well, is it? Okay, slow descent here. Do you know what? I'd nearly drop it another 2,000. But there is a bit of terrain ahead of us, so we'll take our time here, lads. We'll take our time. We're in IMC, we can't see a thing. It's totally fine. I can't see the airport. It'll be fine, Dougal. I mean, if you just think the airport is there, it'll be there. Think it's a beautiful bridge, and it'll be there. I was going to type something about Coronado, but then I didn't for reasons, right? We need a World War II mod for this place with the turpits. Yeah. Savage history here. If you've seen Fly Simware's Discord, they planned on doing a PA-44 and a Piper Navajo. Yeah. They sadly said they were going to do an Aerostar, but they know A2A are working on it. The Mooney definitely has a special place in my heart. John, yeah, it's going to be awesome. ILS is a thing, Murph. Unless not here. You don't need ILS. I land sideways. That's how I ILS. Right now. Let's see. We're going to be bold. Down to 2,000. Easy now, Jemima. Easy. Whoa now. You know. As we attempt to come down to the clouds. I can kind of see the ground there now, look. Ah, brilliant. It'd be grand. Yeah, we're on the Southeast Asian server. Anyone like to join in? Just join in, lads. Exclamation point, how to multiplayer. I haven't hit anything yet at 2,000. Inbound lunatic squad, right? Bin Monkey, the Duke, isn't it so good? It's so... Jesus, is there snow on the ground? There is! The Duke is an incredible airplane. It's gorgeous. Now remember what I said, we're going to do an overhead pass, right? So if I get this right, 3-6. So if we put our little heading indicator... to 180 degrees, that makes sense. And once we get over the airport, we'll overfly the airport and then hang a left, right? Pick the wrong week to give up landing in thick cloud. That one's close, right? Just so impressed all around. Yeah, it's a great machine. Jesus, look, we have scenery on the ground. Badger Zor's over there. Look at that. This is stunning. What's our speed like? 153. 2,000 feet. I'm inclined to drop that down a bit. Let's call it 1,500, lads. Attitude. Down bubble. Mixture rich. Booster pumps on. Let's say cowl flaps for landing. Cowl flaps open. Descending nicely. Bring the speed down. FSLTL shows quite a few Witherow-8s. Oh, nice. Mr. Dan says, considering I made a dive for the runway and also forgot to trim, I will take minus 650. Brilliant. We did, Cyrus, but we'll do another one in a few moments. If we all hit the mountain, we'll blame Murph. I agree. Who's this Murph fella? Oh, look at this. Look at the cut. Mr. Skoo did some digging on the Tu-95. It uses the NK12 engines, developed a power output of 14,000 horsepower. After some calculations, that means the outer 30% of the prop experiences supersonic flow, and it spins so hard against the air, the sheer air pressure sometimes shatters the tips of the propellers. That is nuts. Right, we're over the town of Tromsø. There's the church, the cathedral on the hill. There she be. Here's the airport.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
I remember flying here with Howard Ford Learn to Fly. We did some chopper flights up here before. Right, so once we're directly over the airport, we're going to start a turn. We're going to turn it on to heading mode. And here's a left turn coming into 180 degrees. And that should keep us in line with the runway. Then we'll do a U-ey and then we'll ramble in. So we're lucky. We do have visibility here. This is nice. Bridge! There's a bridge! The bridge is going to be for our takeoff challenge.
Hello there.
Alright, let's see what we're doing. Tom, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome in, man. The cabin temperature is only 15 degrees. We're alright, though. We're alright. We're alright. You're alright. Okay. Jesus, look at the anti-Greta material coming out of the back of that Vulcan. Look how dark it's gone. Right, we're going to have to take over here. My airplane, autopilot off. Nameplates off. Right, bring the power back. We'll spin to the right here a little bit. Easy now. Speed 140. Shallow descent. Right, hard left turn coming in. This is gorgeous. Easy. Yaw dampener coming off. Easy. Right, bring the prop up. That'll help slow us down a bit. Prop sync off. There we go. There's our mad looking bridge. Keep turning. A little bit low, Murph. Easy does it. And straighten her up. Define hard left turn. I've literally fallen out of the plane. That was pretty hard. Alright, speed 140. Drop her down. 130. Gear coming down. First notch of flaps. Bring our power back in. 120 hold. Ooh, this is happening fairly fast. Easy, Murph. Watch your speed. 100 will do her. And we just sail our way in. 5 knot crosswind. Should be okay. Approach flaps are set. Gear down. Let's see what happens. Twins are fast. Gibbo knows what I was going to say even before I was going to say. That's so embarrassing, but terribly true. Brilliant. I'll try not to say it now, but I can't. I do this in real life as well. Easy. Oh, Jesus, now. Hang on. Easy.
Hello there.
Hello there. Martin, welcome in. Right. Easy. Oh, Jesus. Easy. There's the center line. Easy. 100 knots.
Oh, Jesus.
Easy now. Easy. Oh, a little bit of wind. Alright, power coming out a small bit.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus, it was that! Easy. Easy. Watch the flare. Power to idle. Hold the nose. Easy now. Bleed off the speed. Bleed the speed. Get her down. Get her down. Get her down. 74 feet a minute. We'll take every last drop of it. Touchdown! Alright. Bit of manual braking. Welcome to our first stop of the
Get a load
night.
of this guy.
Exit on Delta, coming up here on the left-hand side. Looking good. Flaps in. Welcome to Tromsø. Jeez, that was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, who hit me with the... Two cats, good to see you. Kippo, you're brilliant. Easy, easy. Why does my stream always buffer in the flare? It happens to me all the time. Beautiful. Two cats, it's good, man. How are you? How's all in the land of milk and honey? Oh, Jesus, look at the mountain over there, look. That's stunning. Right. Taxi on down. Check into your fueleth. Alright, turn our de-icers off. This is a very interesting airport. Tromsø. It's another Orbex one, I think. Just look at the rain shower coming in. This is class. We'll probably go on to Bravo here. We don't need the full runway. Reset our barrel. Make sure we're on current. 978. Savage low pressure. 28.88. Old veteran, you take care, my dude. Have a great weekend, Scott. Alright, we'll line up here onto Bravo. First leg complete. Not long to go, lads. Does the Duke have realistic wear and tear failures mode? Yeah, to an extent, yeah. The systems and components wear out, in particular the engines. Yeah, 2888, slow pressure, yeah. The freeware Tromsø by Stig A, it's insanely good. Is it, Winkle? I must check that out. That's the thing, lads. We're spoiled with so many great freeware sceneries as well, aren't we? Like, there's some beautiful ones. Alright, not to flaps. Had ourselves lined up. Now, lads, as we know, there is a bridge just over yonder. So we've a challenge on takeoff. We need to take off, immediately execute a left-hand turn, and we need to fly under the bridge. Right. That is what we're going to do, friends. So, to prepare ourselves for the madness that is about to happen, I think a fitting piece of music, and we shall prepare ourselves for what's going to happen next. Are we ready? No.
Hang on to your hats, boy.
We need to hang on to our hats, and, well, be Janie then. Let's see what happens. Power coming in. Loads of power. Speed alive. 60. 80. 90. Yep, see Daisy. Oh, Jesus, careful now. Positive rate. Gear up. Left side. Oh, Jesus. There, friends, is a bridge that this can only result in Jesus. We're doing the thing with the yoke.
hats, boys.
That wasn't such a chore now, was it? My bridge is much lower. I should have mentioned that if you're on the default scenery, you could be in a terrible spot. But sure, listen. Right, now come here, centre that, you devil. And go back to me normal. Right, we shall continue on, autopilot. Come down here now. Nav mode, please. Autopilot on. 1,500 feet. Get her back up there to 3. Thank you. Attitude. Lock it. And climb. Climb. There we go. Not too much, not too much. You'll stall it, you muppet. Get her down there to about 1,000 feet a minute. Easy now. Easy. Whoop. Yep, yeah, devil ya. Right, get our de-icer stuff back on here because it's like horrible out there. Right, friends. What's our cabin temperature? 15 degrees. We're still okay. So 3,000 feet heading in this direction. All the traffic around us, that's nuts. We need to climb like mad lads. Mad lads? What's Norwegian for chutney? Stalling is a myth after trying, right? Oh, look at that, lads. Right, we'll do another count. If you're currently flying on the Xbox, press 1. If you're here on the PC, press 2. And if you're scratching your head wondering, what's it all about? Will you press number 3 and we'll do another count. Did I mention it's Friday? Ah, come on out of that. Up the yard, Virginia! Alright, that's gorgeous. Right, big mountain in front of us. I think we'll squeeze by. 3,000 feet? No, we won't. Definitely not. Up the wire quick. Jesus. Give us 4,000 there, Mitch. Yeah. 4,000 said. Attitude. Climb, climb, climb. Has anyone played that new game from Micropose? What number do I press if I'm on my smartphone? 7. Press 7. 38 on the PC, 4 on console. Thank you very much, guys, for flying along. It's a lot of fun. We rocking and rolling, baby. Right? Yeah, what was it? The sea powered, I think. Isn't that the one? It looks very good. If anyone played it. It's from Micropose. It's called Sea Power, I think. Jay Winokur, there's the man to ask. Jay Winokur, how do you like it? Is it very good? It's from the lads who brought us Cold Waters, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, the Missile Age. I think that's the one. Yeah, Lee, that's the one, yeah. Is distant mountain peaks are above your horizon, you won't make it. No, come on. I think you will. You just have to think hard enough, right? It has a lot of bugs. Pretty good, but bare bones in some ways. Okay. Saber, good to see you. I have default scenery, and man, I hit that bridge like it was the side of a tree on the forest of Endor. Oh dear, Saber. It's very early access. It needs more time in the oven, but has a lot of potential, says Zith. Okay. Yeah, I've been looking at, did Jeff play it? I think Jeff played it, and I was like, jeez, it looks very good. Oh wow, look at the cut of this. Norway, what have you been doing hiding your scenery like this? So this next airport we're heading to, interesting place. It's a joint civilian and military airport. It opened in the 1930s. It's kind of like the Norwegian Air Force neck of the woods. Sea Power looks like a game I wish I had the time to learn. Yeah. Damn Mordor. Devil Dog plays it. Okay. Really enjoying it though. Nice. Murph, did you cut yourself? No. Well, I bashed my hand earlier. But yeah, this airport, Bardufoss. It's kind of a joint training centre, as I said, with a number of European air forces and military, and of course Norway. And the Brits used it. I'm almost certain the Irish came over this neck of the woods. Usually we go to Sweden, but I think they also did stuff up here in Norway, and of course Finland as well. You keep saying cut. Oh, the cut of it, right? Didn't realise it allowed random GA through it. Well, probably. Carnage has got a sim update. Ooh. Winkle Gassler, you take care, man. But the airport itself, Dougal was telling me about it. And Dougal, feel free to share. What's this now? Jeez, that's mad, Hammy. Mad. Jesus. Or the brain power. A lot of short supply around these parts, right? Reminds me when I got to Iceland. Pretty insane. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, so as I said, it's history, right? When it first opened, the whole place, of course, came under control of the Luftwaffe during the Second World War. They expanded the runway. They used it as a base, and
Time to pull the big switch, good buddy.
10 minutes before... brilliant! 10 minutes until landing is in the house. Welcome in, Raiders. A very happy Friday. Hope you guys had a great stream. You join us here in the soup. We're flying the Black Square Beech Duke, the Piston Duke. We're doing a group flight. You'll find us in Norway, Scandinavia.
Allow myself to
Jesus.
introduce
Myself.
myself.
You're all very welcome and happy Friday, lads. Hope you had a great flight. And 4 days, 4 more sleeps. What are the excitement levels like for flights in 2024? Right? It's a great view. I have to say, I love what they've done with the place. Sure. Some of the finest landscapes in the world are here. We just can't see them because, well, unpredictable weather and all that. But we do have a bit of stuff running. So we can see there is a break after about 15 miles. And our horizontal and vertical stuff, we can see what's happening as we zoom out here. I think we're okay altitude wise. There's something on our terrain. We're heading down to Echo November Delta Uniform. That's our next stop of the night. That's our second stop. And I think that weather should start calming down a little bit, but we're very much in the soup at the moment. But we have a great collection of different aircraft. We have the lads in formation flight, MB339s. There's 5 of them now, 6 of them now. That's awesome. We got a Vulcan with us. A number of general aviation, anything from Beechcraft to the Chancellor, and we're, of course, in the Dukes. Flies in thick fog over the most spectacular areas of Scandinavia. Right? A few more sleeps. Oh, it's going to be brilliant, isn't it? Aaron, good to see you. And yeah, it's going to be nuts, right? The lads don't mess about. Dougal says he came here twice. Once on a military charter and the other in a Herc. We did joint winter warfare training with Norwegian Special Forces. There you go, lads. There you go. Looks like Manchester this morning. The visibility is about the same as one gets out of their Skoda when it busts its engine. Listen. Look, I'll show you, right? Here's the handiwork of one Gibbo. Now this is fake news. This is not the current situation in me house. Because that's not the right Skoda. I don't even know what that is. Right? What's really happening at my house, I'll show you. So we got a skip. To put some, to get rid of rubbish in the house. And this is the current situation in my front garden. There's a skip and then a beautiful 2016 Skoda Superb. You know, 110 wild horses dancing under the bonnet and its displacement of 2,000 cubic centimetres. Ah, Jesus, lads. I mean, not right. Dieseled power, right? Greta would be losing her absolute shite, but it's a lovely, superb car. Right? Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Did you hear the popping? I told you the thing is popping. I can't fix it. What one is the Skoda? Shag off. Oh, Jesus. What now? What? That's a bonnet. Yeah, a bonnet. Horrible colour for a Skoda. It's not yellow, it's the one beside it. Greta's going to have to deal with it. Get out of that garden. Is it nice, isn't it? Right. Oh, look, I told you. Naysayers. Look at it. Beautiful views, friends. Ah, this is stunning. We're also landing here almost immediately. Echo November Delta Uniform. Echo November Delta Uniform. Badafoss. Is your Badafosh? And the runway for landing could be either because it's calm as bejesus. We're going to go for the 10s. Let's. Oh, Jesus, we have to react straight away. You EU and your bonnets and your lorries. Listen. Don't go dissing now how we say things. Okay, the English may have invented the language, but we invented the English. Ireland invented England. We did. We just said, listen, we're going to build it. Autopilot off. Power coming back. Are all my lights on? Yes, they are. Right, lads, we're going to go for runway 10. So we're going to overfly and then spin around to the right. Jesus. There's a T-33 from Mini Builds over there. Tima, beautiful plane. Oh, lads, look at the cut of this, though. Look at the views. 737 MAX 1.0 has been released with a massive changelog. Nice one, Cyrus. Two cats. Just, no, they won't. The reason why the Skoda is actually parked in front of it, it's to stop opportunistic people from putting their stuff into my skip. They do that down this neck of the woods. Oh, Jesus, there's a skip now. We can be putting stuff now into that skip. So if that happens, I will have to walk outside and offer the offending person some violence. Hello? Would you care for some violence? Right? They do that to you as well? Nuts. Right, watch your speed here, Murph. Jesus. Power coming back. No, they won't be putting it in me car, Mr. Tan. No! Easy now. Bring that speed down, you mad joke. I thought your house was detached, not in an estate. Murph Manor, it's attached. According to a POI in my sim, this was also the site of a concentration camp. Jesus. In Norway. I can't see anything now. We've literally flown into... Uh-oh. Easy. Easy now. More easy than what I've mentioned in the first place. In that turn in, jeez, we're very low. Or the ground is very high, one or the other. I see Vulcan. I have a fridge I could put in the back of my Fiesta and drive it over. No, you can't actually do that. You're not allowed to put electrical stuff in the skip. And if you have a mattress, they charge you €20 for it. Right, keep the turn, watch the speed. Full prop. Easy now. Easy now. Keep returning. Runway lights should be coming on soon. 135. Gear down. The drag will help us along. Don't put it in the water. This is a lovely little lake. Approach flap set. The Germans occupied Norway. Yeah, I didn't know they put camps in here though. Says I may do some reading. Right, there's everyone ahead of us. Watch the speed. The airport lights should start illuminating now shortly. Man, look at that view. Isn't that gorgeous though, lads, isn't it? The lighting and everything. Stunning. Oh, there's the runway over the hill, look. Ah, Jesus, that's beautiful. Look at the state of it. Right, here we are now. Gently does it. Easy now. They put camps everywhere. Isn't it frightening, though? What humans can do, frightening. Okay, runway coming in. Speed is looking good. Approach flaps are set. Good long runway here. And it's actually a joint military and civilian airport, funny enough. Jesus, look at this. Easy. Gentle. Oh, Jesus. Gentle now. This is a default airport. A little bit heavy on the speed. We'll ease off now. Okay, power to idle. Glide us in, manage the speed, hold the nose. There's our touchdown point. Easy.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy.
Jesus! Who did that? Easy, hold the nose. Hold the nose. Bleed off the speed and touchdown. 117 feet, we'll take every bit of that. Deblaze, you divil! When the Lanks attacked the Tirpitz, the captain called for help from the Luftwaffe base here, but he got no reply. Jesus. There was a fierce resistance movement here, really. He gets them every time, yeah. Right, we'll exit here onto this place. Man, look at the scenery around us, lads. This is gorgeous. Flaps in. There's also a battle for the heavy water in Norway. Wow. I was one of the first to land, and seeing everyone else landing is like watching a flash mob in airplane form. Throw out the anchors, Murph, right? Right now. Oh yeah, taxiway. This is a stunning location. Check your fuel, lads. So this is our second last stop of the night. Our final leg of the journey, 98 nautical miles, and it's going to head down to Svolvær. And this is a custom scenery released by Wombi, and it's excellent. It's excellent. And Wombi's going to make sure that it's working fine in 2024 as well. If you haven't grabbed the airport, it's available now in the marketplace. It's only something like $9. It's incredible with some really nice features. You can tune your radios and like the snowplow will be activated. You can tune another frequency. It'll turn on the approach lights, the circle to land lights. Really, really good. It also has a feature, depending on the year you set it to, it'll show you the old control tower. And then after that, it'll show you the modern AI tower. Well, it's not AI, but like it's an automatic ATC station. Best used before the runway, especially if there's water or a hill up to it. He's in the bushes here! Quick question. Why do you hold your nose when you land? Well, you hold the nose of the aircraft up because you're trying to bleed off the speed. You flare. Do you ever see a bird land? Do you ever see a bird come into land? What do? Well, the wings go out and they kind of... That's called flaring. Now, funny enough, you're supposed to do the very same in a parachute jump. A flare before you land. Well, I did flare, but not terribly well. I didn't do enough flaring and the wind changed. I broke my legs, but sure, that's a different story. Interesting fact, says Nightsep. The later to be German Chancellor Willy Brandt supported the resistance here and married a Norwegian. What? Yeah, you want to land on the rears first. 100% CP. Kay, thanks, Bye is here. Good to see you. Very happy Friday. So lads, if you've never done a group flight before and you'd like to join in, just join in. We're on the Southeast Asian server. If you don't know how to do it, just type in ! how to multiplayer, all one word, YouTube or Twitch, it doesn't matter. That'll give you a link to a YouTube video that we have, and it's a quick, this is what you need to set up. And then come on in. Thank you, Mr. Dan. There's the link there, look. So check your fuel, lads. This is our last hurrah. It's as I said, it's a 98 nautical mile hike. And we'll see what happens. I'm too shy for that, says Roy. Not at all. There's a great many of people flying with us. And I love this. The group flights that we do, they are so much fun. You get to see all the different aircraft that they're flying, right? Which is always brilliant. We have formation flying. We have precision flying aerobatics. Fornax did your ATC tower training here years ago. That's awesome, man. Awesome. The mountain hangars are cool. Yeah. Look at the mountains in the distance. Look at the scenery here, lads. This is stunning. There's Mrs. GPHI 17 taking off. This is gorgeous. It's just stunning. Again, I cannot wait to see how this is going to look in 2024. Like, it's going to be nuts, isn't it? I don't miss the winter temperatures here. Dude, gonna say it was freezing. British number 1 squadron bought a lot of whiskey, I remember vaguely. Alright, lads, waiting for you to take off. I'll taxi into position there behind you. Straight out departure, then hang a left. Aircraft are departing, that looks sweet. Beautiful. Doesn't it look class? Patrick is going to take the plunge on a group flight. I've been too nervous up until now, but how do I still listen in on YouTube or on Twitch? Well, you just keep your YouTube or Twitch page open, I suppose, and you just fly along. If you have another monitor, or maybe put it on a tablet or on a phone. What's our first series for Flight Sim 24 going to be? Is it Monday or Friday? It'll be on a Monday night. What we're going to do, as I said, Tuesday, it's all about setting things up. Oh, you're going to be on VR? Yeah, well, maybe just have Twitch playing in the background or YouTube. Just listen in. But, like, don't ever be nervous about this, lads. I mean, we all started together, but, like, new people join us all the time. And it's okay if you're horrendously bad. We're pretty, you know, I'm horrendously bad at times. More times than I like to admit. So on Tuesday, it's all about an introduction to the sim. We're going to go through all the settings, getting our controls set up, everything, start to finish. And of course, there will be some flying and exploring. Wednesday, we're going to start a flight. I'm thinking of doing the I-90, start to finish. We're going to fly maybe 12 different aircraft throughout the day. Thursday, we'll do something else. And like it's every day. Like, there's tons of content next week. Tons of it. Man, look at that. We got Renoir, Wombat, Joe. We got Lima Kilo. Look at those MB339s, man. Formation takeoff, right? Yeah, massive fly edge. It's going to be nuts. A friend of mine did his conscription service year, service year up here. Minus 50. His job was to watch a shooting range. In case it was, you know, could always run away. That's nuts, isn't it? Right, lads, when you're ready, go on up now. Take off, up the hill. Away you go. John Morecambe is in the Mooney. Oh, the rain has fallen. Oh, look at that beautiful hawk, and I just literally taxied out in front of it. It was minus 37 when Dougal was there. Jesus. Alright, hold our station here now. Not to flaps to take off. We're walking, talking, still squawking. Reset your barrow while you're here, lads. Just in case. There goes a Vulcan. $15 degrees cabin temperature. We're quite okay. Right, no time like the present. Power coming in. Takeoff power set. The needle is moving. Speed alive. We'll squeeze under the wing of that fella. 80 knots. 90. Upsy daisy. Up you get, you devil. Up you get, you devil. There we go. Positive rate of climb, and we're indicating. Get up. Tap the toe brakes. Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's an F-15. Jesus. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Be mindful of the mountains. Easy now. Easy, easy. Lift the nose up a bit. Easy now. That'll do nicely. Okay, so we're going to set 4,000 feet. Heading mode. Autopilot on. Heading activated. Attitude. Climate. Not too much. Easy with the engines, don't kill them. Speed is looking good. Aim for about 1,000 feet a minute. That'll do nicely. Cowl flaps closed. Can I have a new nickname in a group flight? Yes, you can. Super Via says, my flying is terrible, Murphy. I'll maybe join in and see what I can learn a thing or two. Don't ever worry about your flying. Just fly. Just fly. You'll, like, look it. You're going to pick it up over time anyway. So, like, fear not, lads. Look at the cut of this. It doesn't matter if you're excellent or, like, beyond crap. It really doesn't matter. It's all about having fun, exploring it. You'll get used to it. You're going to learn every single flight you do. And it's not to sound, like, weird, but, like, every single flight you fly in a sim, in Microsoft Flight Sim, you learn something new. Be it something with the aircraft, navigation, weather. You'll always learn. You'll pick up stuff all the time. That's kind of how you progress at this. The more you do, the more you learn, you know? Keep climbing. We're going to be going left. But look out for that big, massive mountain, look. No one is going to judge you here. No. And that's the thing. Like, oh, look at that. Do you want to see? There's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. I'm the only person who gets judged here. For everything. You know, everything. Jesus Murph, look at your head. Jesus Murph, look at your hands. Right? We only... Damn it, Jim. We might judge landing from time to time. Yeah. But mainly me, right? I've made friends with some mountains during my time using the sim. 100%. Right, there's 4,000. I'm still not... Can I be the Green Baron? Yes, you can. And we judge them something fearful. Right, do you know, sometimes I roar myself to sleep. They don't love me. They're being terrible, hostile. All I wanted to be was beloved. Right, 5,000 feet. Jesus. We need more clearance, Clarence. Attitude.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Right? If judging does happen, the mods have a big hammer. You know, if there's any messing. Yeah. Still going around in circles on the runway. How do we get these things in the air? Depending what you're going after. Like, there's a number of settings. So, like, you know, the setting... Oh, Jesus. There's settings in the sim that the sim can help in terms of, you know, holding your hand as you're flying along. Jesus, test pilot is up there as well. Hang on. We'll follow you now in a second, lads. How far out do we need to go here? Right, we're going to level off. Left turn coming in. 030. We'll go for 030. There's a lot of settings to help you out, you know? Time again. 15:13. 15:13. Right, friends. It is time to inspect some flying from the lads over here. And to do so... Do you hear the sounds? Jesus, they're miles away. Hang on, we'll go over here now. We'll sneak up on them. Say nothing to them as they're flying in. Why are we listening? I couldn't tell you. Music, maestro! And then there were many. Let's light up the chat with every single emote you can. Would you look at the state of this? goes wild. You gotta absolutely love it. The skills. The skills. We're going to be grand. Oh Jesus, we're not going to be grand. Why are we flying completely the wrong way? Because I got totally distracted by the awesomeness. Right, quick. Jesus, where are we going? We are going the wrong way. Man Muse, left turn coming in. Over to 300 degrees. It's incredible, isn't it? The skill, man, the skill.
Look at this big Egypt.
Look at all the other aircraft we have as well. Lads, this is incredible. Beautiful. Formation flying. Just off the freaking charts tonight. That Vulcan. I mean, look at the state of the Vulcan. Got some Spitfires up here.
Dougal, have you been drinking?
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad Egypt.
Muckety, there absolutely will be. Yeah, there will be. There's going to be wake turbulence. Wait, we need music for, like, you know, Top or Lord of the Rings. No. 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 Hang on, it's in here somewhere. Where will I find it now, lads? Is it in here? No, Jesus. I wonder, where did I hide this music? Hang on, we've music in here somewhere. The music is great. It's all from epidemicsound.com. Hang on, I'm going over here for a second. I have to play some music now, right? But it's on my other PC. Yes! This will work, friends. Imagine if it froze. Don't freeze, just play the music. Oh, yes. As I said, lads, Flight Sim 2020, it has served us well. Like, I mean, like, Jesus, though, do you know? The absolute state of all of that now, drawn in for our viewing pleasure, friends. Our viewing pleasure. Who's going the wrong way here? Not me, I can... Oh, Jesus, I am. Oh, wait now. Wait. I know we're okay-ish. No, we're not. We're miles off course. Right. We'll fix that, friends. Yes. Do some buttons here and press the navigator button. Right, we're grand now. She's all grand. Sounded like something that the late Gordon Lightfoot would have done, wait. When you've had a stressful day at work, nothing beats Flight Sim 2020 and listening to Murph ramble on for hours. Oh, sorry, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right? Are my alerts turned off? No, I don't think so. Why, did something happen? I don't think my alerts are. We're miles off course. It's like the longest goer. It's not. We got distracted by the things and the stuff. Yeah, no, I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. What alerts are you trying to redeem, Dougal? Or are you pressing buttons? My alert's broken? Hang on.
Hello there.
It seems to be kind of, you know.
Did you ever think that maybe there's more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking?
Right? Sent a donation with a message. What? Hang on a second. Dougal, it didn't come through. Well, I'm not saying it didn't come true. I just can't see it yet. Hang on, we'll do some science. Let's see. Where'd you put it to? Buttons. Hold. If it didn't go through, I'll fix it, right? I can fix these things. I'm a genius for fixing things. Recent events. I can't see anything. It might take a moment to go through, Dougal. You know, is Gibbo off still working? No, you don't need that for the Gibbo. Murph needs help again.
Dougal, have you been drinking?
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
Where did it go? Was it dashboard? I'm looking at all my stuff. Wait, I see something here. Why isn't that coming through? Jesus, I'm not pressing buttons. Right now. I pressed replay, but it didn't come through. Hang on, I know exactly what. Someone make sure we don't crash into anything. Hang on, I need to. My microphone popped. Hang on. Where's the? Oh, here it is. Right now. Yes. And
Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing.
stop. We'll do the thing. I can't even read. Jesus. Can't even spell. Right now. Ah, balls. Fix that, Murphy. Yes. Yes. No. Ah, Jesus. Yes. Yes. Look. See. The alert works. Wait, we need this to be better now. Hang on a second. Where's the thing that does the thing with the yoke?
How did you know? I love this song.
Ah, brilliant. And then here's the other bit of the emote.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah, brilliant. And also the stupid thing didn't work. But we have recovered the situation. Yes. Dougal McTavish, thank you very much indeed for the €20 donation. It looks okay. You absolute legend. He says, Murph, I'd love to make it more, but just a little thanks for bringing us so many evenings of fun and joy. My absolute pleasure. Dougal, you legend. It's Castaway Murphy fails at his own first rule. Don't be an idiot. I like to think I'm a problem solver. Murph, what's the mountain? Is there a mountain? What are you talking about? We're totally safe. Wait, are we that far off course? Jesus. We are. On the way. Dougal, thank you very, very much indeed for that donation. You absolute legend. Now. This is totally fine. Yeah, totally fine. We haven't even passed the airport we took off. Texillian, good to see you. Happy Friday. The national anthem of Leitrim. The lads in the Spitz are brave in this weather. What's the current temperature? Freezing. -10. Yeah, the weather's crap. I'm sorry I missed taking part in your flight, Smurf. I managed to stop going around in circles on the runway, but my plane is still stuck inside the terminal building. Uh-oh. The donate button doesn't work on mobile. No 20 cent for you. No! Wait, why isn't that working actually? It should work. Oh Jesus, nothing's working. Ah. They're turned on. Interesting. Do I need to copy something over? I think I do. How? Let me see now. Dashboard. So streaming tools. Overlays. Settings. No, it's all connected. Why isn't it working? This stupid thing. Let's see here now. Activity feed, right? So
Can I get a refund?
No, hang on. Widget data. No. Reload overlays. Okay. Now press that button. It's not coming up. Is there like something I need to copy and put it? It's like there should be a browser source, isn't there? Ah. I don't know how to fix that, lads. Overlays. Overlay. Alert. I don't know. I'll have to fix all that. Because I'm an idiot. Totally fine. There's no...
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
It's very emotional. It's very glass casage. I don't know why they're not coming through. I need to fix all that. Get a cut. No, I don't want a custom design. Shag off trying to send me stuff. The bot is in your chat. Yes. Why isn't it?
Hello there.
Hello there. It's not important. You see, the alerts are working. Some of them aren't, though. I need to fix that. I will fix all of that. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But soon. Right? Now, what are we on? Heading mode. Yes. Nav mode, please. Armed. Turn the devil down a bit. There we are. Intercept. And now we're on our merry way, gentlemen. Our merry way to the place with the thing. Turn back on this. I'm going to be lost without flow in flights in 2024. Like, lost. Where's the thing with the button? But yeah, Dougal, thank you very much indeed. And Gibbo for your 20 cent. Thanks. Oh, brilliant. I don't know why that's not working. There's a browser source I need to add to my OBS. I can only imagine, right? But yeah. Yeah, we will get it hopefully someday. There's Frick Brick in F-35, look, man. There's the lads. How are they? Well, like, they can't be doing this in live weather. Not a hope. Jay Winokur, can't use the stock toolbar. Well, like, I mean, I'll work around it. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah. Not yet, Big Al, no. Not for a while. I mean, Parallel 42 have to work their magic, right? 81 nautical miles. After about 20 miles, the clouds should start calming the bejesus down a bit. That's what we're hoping. At our 5,600 feet. Reset the barrow, though. We're flying into lower pressure. Plus, the stupid white arrow is going to be an annoyance. It is. It really is. Still think it's nuts that the devs barely had access for 3 weeks. Yeah, it's crazy. But it's kind of a sign to say they weren't ready. Edson is they'll find a way. Edson and Kevin. And Jeppesen. There will be a version, of course there will, they just don't know when. Yeah. They gotta mess around with the UI a bit, I think. You know? Fingers crossed, lads. Fingers crossed. Right? As I said, like, I mean, the excitement levels I have just to get into the sim. And you know, I'm kind of as annoying or as inconvenient as it is, right? I'm kind of looking forward to relearning a sim, getting all the controls set up, tweaking it, getting all the sweet spots. Like, I'm looking forward to all of that. It can be fun, right? Wreck your head, but it can be fun. So yeah, like I mean, I'm going to I'm definitely going to look at our speed. I'm definitely going to be doing the bits and bobs. You might actually get those or get used to the flashing lights. Wombi, what's the frequency for those gadgets again? I'm at the stage where I'm both excited and terrified and worried with all the bugs and issues. Yeah. Nav 2 1110. Nav 2. Oh Jesus, how do we do this again? 1110 transfer, but this has to be on Nav 2, doesn't it? How does one tune Nav? Nav 2. Com. Can we go nav on this? No. Just remember, not all of us have super fast learning curves on Tuesday. Don't worry, I'll take my time. The joys are trying to... There is a nav 2 on the 750 though, isn't there? Monitor 1 and 2. No, I don't want to... No, not com 2. Com 1, nav 2. Nav 1 and 2 are on, right? I've turned live weather off, honestly can't see anything. Totally fine. No lads, my mission on Tuesday is to make sure we all progress and figure out the sim together. So some people are going to move ahead of us, some people might struggle behind. I'm going to try and pick the balance. Anyone's got questions, pop them into the chat and we'll try and fix it, right? Vision is overrated. It'll clear up now in a bit. Very soon, in fact. Or at least we hope. I vaguely recall something like clicking the knob in the lower unit switch between com and nav. Ah, yes. No, that's to change frequency. Menu? Nav standby. The lower unit, not the main unit. Oh, alright, okay. Oh, maybe that's... Ah, you genius! He's a genius! Com standby, com nav, 1110, correct? 1110. Up, you devil you. I'll say it once, and I'll say it again. Wombi is a genius. That's why you follow the flight plan, not Murph. Yes, yes, yes. Wait now, nav mode taking over. Brilliant. But anyway, as I said, lads, you know, Tuesday, it's all about getting the thing set up. So we're all comfortable, get our controls all dialed in, so we're able to interact and manipulate what we need to do with the sim. Find out what works well, find out some kind of settings and tweaks along the way, mess around with some graphics to see, you know, where's the happy medium. And of course we will do flying. It's going to be great fun. Or if you think the biggest game change in 2024, for me, Pete, look at the lads flying. For me, the biggest changes, lads, is loading time. That is the single most enhancement out of the box. It's the loading times, right? Oh, look at the cut of this. It was totally worth it. Jesus, look at that. The loading times is like absolute number one. After that, it's going to be, I'm hoping performance, right? There's no doubt going to be bugs, but I still think we're going to have a lot of fun in it. Once we don't get friggin' CTD after CTD and, you know what I mean? Really want stability, yeah. So when we get lots of CTDs, it won't take forever to load back in. Correct and right. You're all invited to Wexford on Tuesday night for a flight test. There's a lovely little airfield down here. Man, Patrick! Look back, Murph. Oh, is he tarnishing an F-14? Look. Man, tarnish. Although, I don't have that one installed, tarnish. Oh, Jesus, he's in a Mooney Typhoon. Multiplayer that works. Lads, here's the thing. If you're going to be using the default multiplayer, i.e. if you're using... Look at the scenery. If you're going to be using default aircraft, as in Flight Sim 2024 aircraft, I think multiplayer should be very good. It's only when you start throwing in custom liveries, custom air, that's when the thing gets a little bit nuts, right? So I think for the first few days, it's going to be awesome. How will the Million Simmers be able to download Flight Sim 2024 at 4 p.m.? I think it'll be fine. I don't think the servers are going to be too much under pressure. You can pre-install on Game Pass. Yeah, you can. Bossman is here. Morning, Murph and Wingman. Hope you're well. I guess I need to blow 2020 and do a fresh install of the new sim. I might do a fresh install of 2020 vanilla state. I hope no stutters and pauses is my priority. Yeah. Yeah, so you can kind of pre-install. Like, it's a relatively small install right now. The overall footprint of the sim, I think, is about, 40 or 50 gig total. Mr. Dan, multiplayer is going to work the exact same way it does here. It's using the same engine to identify other aircraft. It's identical. They haven't changed it at all. The only thing they've done with multiplayer is enhanced some of the APIs that do the calls and all that jazz, and they've added in new AI models. That's it. Where if you're going to be using 2024 from the store or Steam, as some say Steam is better for streaming from VR. No, I'm going to use it from the store. I use Pimax, so their own XR is very good so far. I have 1 gig download. Do I need rolling cache? Probably not. But Neil, for the new one, you're going to have rolling cache on all the time. That's how the sim is working. So I would recommend having a rolling cache of about 30 gigs initially, and then we see where we go from there. Again, I'm going to be doing all this on Tuesday. We'll find the sweet spot, we'll tweak it, we'll figure it all out. Our control profiles are going to be the first kind of heavy lift we have to do. So we need to set up what we're going to call our default work on every aircraft profile. And that's going to be set to your hardware. Once you know how to do that, it's going to be easier then to make changes and create a new profile for a different aircraft. Because the sim comes with all new profiles. You can have a profile for your aircraft and also a profile for your hardware. Meaning, once you set up all your controls, you can then create custom controls for, like, a helicopter or a Cessna 172 or an airliner or whatever. And every time you load that aircraft, it'll automatically load that profile. So you don't need to worry about changing your controls. When the sim loads up the aircraft, it knows it's this aircraft and it'll use your profile that's assigned to that aircraft. In order to get there, we have to set up a base control system or a default control system. And that's what we'll do on Tuesday. Start to finish. Every single button and stuff that you need, we can add in our own after, but the basics, as in how do we find views, how do we save views, how do our throttles, ailerons, sensitivities, graphical settings, all of that. Man alive, that's a beautiful sight. But yeah, it's going to be it'll be a challenge, but we'll take it nice and slow. Everyone who's used to flights in 2020, there's not going to be much of a learning curve here, lads. We'll figure it out fairly quick, right? New people coming into the sim, well, they're going to struggle a little bit. Embraer Banderante, nice up. But yeah, like, Tuesday is all about just easing our way into it, right? I need to sort the thingy for the controls, yeah. I hope Edson gets Flow Pro in the new sim. Now, he will get it. Or he'll get a version of it for sure. Whether or not it can do everything it currently does now, I don't know. But it'll work in the sim. For sure, it'll work. I'm just looking forward to Tuesday. Now, lads, it could be very busy on Tuesday, right? So we'll have Discord channels open as well during the stream if you're stuck, because just in case the chat is extremely busy. Like, it's quite busy now, but like, if it gets like silly season, which could happen on Tuesday, I'll put out an announcement. We'll have a chat or like a help section on our Discord. If someone's struggling, really struggling, yeah, we're going to ease our way in. Right? I bought the new Kingston 3000 drives. Nice, yeah. They're fast. Super Monkey says, I'm going to be playing a fun game of buy the new sim and hope my PC runs it. Don't really have spare cash to upgrade. Well, Super Monkey, if you get it on Game Pass, you do have the option, of course, of using Xbox Cloud Gaming. So that'll give you access to the sim on a potato PC. it's streamed to you. There are some restrictions, but like, it'll get you into the sim. You can take part in group flights and do all that. DeWolf says, I have add-on linker. Will that transfer over? I think it will, to an extent, once you point it in the right direction, but I think it's going to need an upgrade. Either way, I'm going to be checking out add-ons linker. I'm not in any rush to get 2020 add-ons into 2024. I want to figure out 2024 first. And a lot of the add-ons in 2020 right now, depending on the developer, they're not going to be ready out the gate. They just won't be. They're going to need a bit of work. FS Reborn, Raoul, he's fairly on top of it. Most of his stuff is going to work, or all of it's going to work. But yeah, with some of the other ones, I wouldn't be mad. I might throw in some sceneries, maybe. JoinFest has not created a link for 2024. Bossman, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I think JoinFest should work the exact same way. It's using the same API to SimConnect. So it shouldn't, that really shouldn't matter. JoinFS as it is should be fine. Default aircraft will do me for the start. Yeah, 100% Dougal. That's where I'm at. Look at lads, there's enough aircraft in the new sim. You're going to find something you'll want to learn or want to fly or give it a shot, right? And then we'll see. I mean, we're going to learn very quickly, you know, what the limitations are, if any. Look at this. We're going to find out what the we're going to find out what the limitations are of these new aircraft. We'll find the edges. All I want is the Fuga. Add-ons linker. I put a post in the 2024 section which explains how you can use it for both 2020 and 24. It's quite hacky though. Yeah, so you can use it for both, but to be honest, I would just set up a new profile inside add-ons linker, and then you're using that profile to load from a different directory into a different sim path. But we can mess around with it on Tuesday. The main thing, get into the sim, get our settings dialed in. How is it all working? You know, we'll do a bit of flying, we'll do a bit of hanging out. I'm not on the clock, so it's pretty much what it is. Okay, gotcha. Like, it's the stream will be starting as soon as I have electricity on Tuesday. I'm hoping 4 o'clock. Worst case scenario is going to be 5 o'clock. But yeah, anyone who needs help, or if you're stuck with anything, or if you have any questions, we'll have our live chats. We're on we're on Twitch and YouTube, and we're going to have Discord there as well. So if anyone's stuck, we'll help you along. Ah, Frank, you installed your new TV. Is it a game? Frank, is this your first 4K TV for flight simming? Regarding Flow, Parallel 42 have confirmed it's coming to 2024. Yeah. What I am more interested in is not the add-on aircraft, but the add-on scenery. And of course, we need the warbirds in ASAP so Kaharia can continue with her flights. Lights up, yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I don't know where the Spitfire is at, but like the Flying Iron aircraft, from what I can see, they're not fully compatible yet. They need updates, you know? Scenery, I think, is going to be fine. It should be. We'll be popping in, whatchamacallit? Casement Aerodrome. We'll be popping in Dublin, right? Can we preload 50 gigs? I read that somewhere, but can't find where. Can we preload 50 gigs? No. But you can assign 50 gigs to your rolling cache. Does that make sense? Right? Look at the state of the scenery. Ultimately, lads, like it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We'll figure out any limitations that there may or may not be, right? Runway 18 is what we're going for here, by the way, lads. We'll help each other out. That's the plan, and it's going to be fun. No matter what happens, we're going to have fun with it, right? Unless it's a complete and utter shit show, we're going to have fun with it. I've got quite an adventure this morning when I dropped my old monitor on the floor. It's dead now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that'll do it, all right. The old let's drop the There's a plane upside down. Look, Renee, you're upside down. Bungfoss in a fucking wolf. Nice. They're a beautiful airplane, aren't they? Oh, look at the clouds and the scenery below. This has been a stunning flight. We're in the cloud a lot tonight, but man, when you break out of it, it's been absolutely gorgeous, hasn't it? It's been stunning. Like, this weekend, I'm busy tomorrow. I have a skip to fill. Some stage on Sunday, I'll probably fire up a stream. We are flying a Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 on Monday. Don't know what time yet. I'm off on Monday, so I might go. We'll see. That's going to be a Mooney flight. We're going to head up to Canada. And then on Tuesday, lads, well, she all kicks off. Look at this. Jesus, look at the views. This is painfully gorgeous. Thanks for the divert, Murph. Brought me back some cool memories. Not at all, Dougal. It was gorgeous. Canada, eh? Canada, eh? Look at the cut. Lads, this is savage. Hang on a second. This needs its own sort of music. Do you know what I mean? Let's see here now. Have we a button for this? We do. Yes. Does this work? Yes, this works. Check out the viewage. Ali's into Huey tomorrow. Hell in copters. Isn't it only absolutely freaking gorgeous, though? The state of it, lads. She's stunning beyond stunning. Like, even the colour temperatures, like, these aren't far off 24. Some say I spent hours trying to get the colours right to make it look like the thing with the yoke with the stuff. Jesus. Right, lads, it is now time to do a thing where you must put into the chat your location, where you are from, and Murphy will try to read out said locations as quickly as possible as he does the thing. Are we ready? We're so glad to see so many happy people here tonight. We'd especially like to thank the local law enforcement from Snowdonia. Yeah, baby. Jesus, the amount of names. This is going to be brilliant. Hang on a second now. Y'all need to calm down for a second. The chat's gone berserk. Let us get the ball rolling. Big shout out to Liverpool, Washington DC, Quebec City, Melbourne, Guernsey, at my PC, on my seat, Snowdonia, Gothenburg in Sweden, Masterton, New Zealand, Ohio, United States. Jesus, the button moved. Jesus, where are we? Crossabeg in Wexford, Dublin, Lyon, France, Arkansas, Sweden, Space, Grimsby, but living in Bucharest, Kent, Northern Ireland, in your cupboard, Nashville, Tennessee, St. Helens in the UK, Cold, Canada, Edinburgh, Cornwall, Glasgow, Frankfurt, Canada, Germany, Southport, Milton Keynes in the UK, Lyon, France, Toten, Norway, Southampton, Nut City, Netherlands. Wait, yes, France, New Jersey, Kansas City, Missouri, the Netherlands, in me yard, Norway, Vespe, Norway, Swansea, Wales, the two skips in your driveway, oh Jesus, Laos, welcome in, Oslo, Norway, South Africa, Canada again, outside your house, throwing your Skoda in the skip, Jesus, we got Liverpool again, Alberta, Canada, Sweden, we got the UK, Devon, Nuremberg, Germany, Scotland, Morecambe, Southwest Germany, Scotland, on the stool, at the bar, Ohio, New Zealand, Kilmonton, Boston, Tennessee, Germany, Sword, in me dreams, RD, hi, 5,000 feet behind us, Tipperary, Watford, Sunderland, a place I can't even give a chance to pronounce, and Brighton in the UK, we have Denmark, Jesus, so many places, so many pilots. It's absolutely bananas. Yeah, baby. Everything's totally fine and all calmed down and everything. He's totally overflown the airport. No, it's all part of the plan, lads. Shh.
Yeah. We're going the wrong way.
No, it's autopilot off. Bring the speed back and start our turn to the left. Yes, friends, yes, this is how it's done. We do have our approach lights lighting up. Our circle to land, if you will. So we shall start our descent, rambling here onto the left.
Jesus.
We're in mad weather here, lads. Just go handy now, right? Go fierce handy now. Look at the cut of it. Beautiful. Right, get those cowl flaps open. Bit of didgeridle here, Murphy. Yes. Cowls are up. Easy now. Man, those approach lights, they work really well. Jesus, they're brilliant. Okay, we're going for runway 18, lads. Out of fuel 2 miles out. It's going to be a cold swim, man. Watch your speed. All sorts of weather coming in here. Let's see, can we duck below it? No pressure, lads. No pressure at all. There's a boat in the sea. You'll never be a fisherman. Yes, I will. Easy. Yeah, okay, the clouds are not helping. It's totally fine. Nothing to worry about here, lads. Except for everything. Right. This will be fine. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. I say that with striking conviction. We need to be turning left up here. The airport's up that way. See those approach lights in the distance? Can you see them flashing? Wombi, your approach lights are fixed. They look amazing. Don't swim in the sea. Incredibly, people have been spotted in the sea. Don't make unnecessary sandwiches. Brilliant. Right, watch the speed. We're way too fast. Easy. Rumble up this way. There's the approach lights. And they're working because we've tuned our nav radio to it. How awesome and cool is that, lads? They're gonna charge you for 2 skips? What? Alright, speed is dropping back. Watch our altitude. Gear coming down. See those approach lights? We need to follow those. Approach flaps. We are a little bit low, but we're okay. We're gonna follow those lights. We can see them dancing in the distance. Watch the speed. Keep relatively tight here to the right hand side, just to give ourselves a bit of space to turn. We're gone into friggin' IMC. What an absolute disaster has befallen us. Easy now. Easy now. We're gonna follow these approach lights. That's what they're there for. This is pretty cool, lads. This is friggin' awesome looking. I really hope you have this scenery as well, because having these approach lights, this is so handy. Speed 120. We're still fairly lively. Alright, turn into these approach lights. Easy now. $700 to 1,000 feet. Flashing lights should be good. Yeah. Okay. You can see them peel off there to the left. Where's our next one after this? There it is. So we're over these little approach lights. They're doing their thing.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty
Jesus! Tarnish! That scared the life out of me! Left turn coming in. There she be. Watch her speed. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Look at the state of this. This is insanely good. Easy now. Ah, Renwa, your PC crashed? I don't believe you. And the flying you were doing this evening. Alright, let's go full flaps because I really don't want to mess this one. Start bleeding off some of the speed. We're visual on the runway. Easy now. If it all goes wrong, we just give it loads of welly and then we'll try it again. Easy. Oh, Bombi, those approach lights, man, are fantastic. Utterly fantastic. Gently does it. Easy. All the planes and the stutters don't help. Easy. 100 knots. Easy. Mind the wind. There's a touchdown zone. Doesn't have to be pretty. Idle. Hold the nose. And touchdown. 250. Doesn't need to be soft at all. Beautiful stuff. Flaps in. Alright. The brakes gently. Alright. Didn't go well for Mr. Dan, really? If in doubt, use your flaps as well. It's proper windy here, look. Jesus. 15 knots. I guess I was turned around. You went off the end of the runway. Uh-oh. I'm getting all sorts of stutters here, but sure, listen, it's grand. We'll figure it out. Look at the... Like, and that, they're custom-made weather socks as well. He's done a great job. Really, really has. Oh, lads, that was delightful. That was just simply amazing. Amazing. Incredible stuff. You got anyone else on approach? Hang on, lads. Hang on, lads. Let's go this way a bit. And this way a bit. We do. Oh, here comes the Vulcan. Here comes the Vulcan. There's a Vulcan out there somewhere. It just needs to load. There he goes somewhere. It's an invisible Vulcan. Ah, Jesus, him. I hope this doesn't happen in 24. You know what I mean? Really hope this doesn't happen. Who just parked at me? Uh-oh. Man, those approach lights are brilliant, aren't they? Only 4 of them. There's the Vulcan there now. Ah, brilliant. Nicely done, Goose. Not easy. And then everyone disappears again. It's great how crack this, isn't it? I would have to deal with something here. Hang on. Something like that. Easy. Man, those MB339s tonight, absolutely insane.
Hello there.
Absolutely insane. Gorgeous. Who be this now? Lewis, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Check out the seagull on the little hut by the windsock. Check out the seagull on the little hut by the windsock. Hang on. Down here, Nightsap. Is it? Last flight without wake turbulence, right? Hang on, we'll find it. We'll find it. I love all this stuff. Look. Look at the detail. Incredible. The one up here. It's on the localizer. Jays, that light is bright. No, the other one. We head down this one. This is hilarious when there's a delay on the stream. It's like, no, the other one. I'm heading the right direction now. I'll park here for a minute and then let me know, right? Back to the other end, near the terminal. Okay. Hey, Hans Gruber's here. Good to see you, man. Right, the little hut near the windsock. Where's the windsock? 339s was absolutely incredible. Oh, there it is. Mine. 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 Brilliant. Mine. Mine. Brilliant. That's fantastic. I love it, Wanby. That's awesome. It's just, you know, with the camera, it's brilliant. You ever see that? And like, it's, you know. Hang on a second. Mine. Mine. Jesus. How do you make it look terrifying? What does he know? What does he know? This seagull has seen things. He's aware of things. Welcome to my secret underground lair. Oh, Jesus!
Mine?
Mine? Mine? Hang on us. You see nothing yet? Ah! Jesus. The attack of the seagull! It is ridiculous!
Who's check? You haven't a clue what you're doing.
This is great quack altogether! My girlfriend named him Freddy. Freddy Octavius. Well, Jesus then. Freddy, are you okay? Are you okay, Freddy? That is hilarious. Mine. Mine. It's brilliant, isn't it? The crack. The crack. Right, lads, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. You've been an absolute joy to fly along with. We'll get rid of the mad weather here, make it look all terribly nice, because this neck of the woods, it's absolutely stunning. And this is a custom airport for Svolvær. It's from Womby, and it's just stunning and very well done. There we are. We've had fun. It's been fun. Beautiful flight, beautiful scenery, insane flying, insane support. You couldn't have asked for any more. What a great start to the weekend, lads. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. Do think of me tomorrow as I'm putting stuff in the skip. Yes. It'll be right. And I'll be back at some stage over the weekend. And I'm off all next week. 4 more sleeps. 4 more sleeps. Do be sure to check out our Discord, ! Discord. That's where we live. You'll find us there all weekend and when we're not streaming. And if anyone's stuck with anything or any questions, do be sure to let us know over on Discord as well. We will have another flight on Monday night, definitely in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. We'll probably fly on Sunday as well. But yeah, this was our last Friday night flight natively inside 2020. So next, it gets mad from here on in, lads. What a time to be involved in flight simulation. It's just incredible. And very excited to see what Tuesday shall show. And we'll take it one step at a time. We'll get all our settings dialed in. We'll have lots of fun with it. Don't forget as well, lads, tomorrow, Alison Johnson, she's flying helicopters. She's taking some Hueys into Vietnam. That'll be a lot of fun. So do be sure to...
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Do be sure to fly into that. And... yeah, fare thee well, great Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. It's been unreal, right? Vroom, good night, Murph Skoda, right? But lads, thank you so very much indeed for all the likes on YouTube, all the support, all the follows and the subs here on Twitch. Just incredible for the raids earlier on as well. And thank you all very, very much indeed. I'll be on Discord. I'll keep you up to, says he with tears in eyes. Yeah, right. It'll be grand. I'll keep up to date. Okay, Harry is flying the Junkers Ju-52 in the Alps. When is that night's ep? Sunday, I think, is it? But yeah, there'll be lots on this weekend, so do be sure to keep an eye on it. And some say Gibbo's going to be looking at Farm Sim. It's a terrible rumour. Never let the truth get in the way of a good rumour.
Mine?
Right?
Mine? Mine? Mine?
Mine? Tomorrow night. Nice. Thank you, Night Ep. Yeah, we'll drop in and say hi to Caria for sure. Right. Farm Sim, yes. Amazing flying by everyone tonight, lads. That was so much fun getting to fly with you. The formation flying was incredible. Big shout out to the lads. They're all lined up there for us to see. Look at that, look at that. Incredible stuff. I know there's a few more as well. We had Renoir flying with the lads as well. Such a treat to see that level of skill flying in the sim, which is great to see. And for everyone for taking part, all the selection of aircraft, and for everyone in the chat not flying, but keeping us company. Really, really do appreciate it, lads. We are on to great things. Next week is going to be bananas, and Renoir and Sergeant Beast as well had the same issue. Yeah, we'll have the kettle on Tuesday, lads. It'll be a long one. It'll be a late one, but it'll be a fun one. So until later on at some stage over the weekend, take care. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Murphbot. Southeast Asia, he says. Is there anything else I can help with? Do you know the way to Amarillo? Message. What happens if I put in Egypt? Egypt. You have ended the chat. That's very appropriate. I love it. Gibbo, you're absolutely brilliant. So there's now a very quick way to find out what the thing is. On the bottom right hand corner of our... Right. Murph. Can you say foot golf faster? Foot golf. Foot. No, Gibbo, I can't. That's a hands. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant. Hey, everybody. Is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here? To the left. Don't mind that car coming up behind us. He'll be grand. We're going to overtake a Skoda. It's forbidden. I forbid it. Get back in there. Get into our rightful place at the Skoda. That's a Skoda. That's a Skoda. Look at the cut of it. Oh, Jesus, then isn't it beautiful? Look. Yes.